escapes you with a sound. It's delineated. I waited at the station for an hour, but I won't make it. You take off on an updraft by the tower, and you overtake it. Every moment I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. No, I can't tell you why. Why you have to stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape parades you with a sound. It's delineated. No one here has even learned your name, but they all claim that they saw you land and ran to do the same, but they won't make it. Every moment I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. Tell me there's an issue. I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Or maybe can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. I can't
I
tell
don't
you.
know. I won't be able to afford one until like maybe next
Hello
paycheck.
there, Still Connected audience.
Yeah.
It is the Still Connected crew. I am producing for today's show. Okay, this is a chill stream. No specific topics at hand. Joining me is the members of the No Name Podcast, Empress and Squatchin.
Hello,
Hi.
chat.
I have my co-host of the Nerd and the Huck, K-Huck, of course.
Hello, everybody.
We have Lamar here.
Hi, gamers.
And then we have the two who founded the Still Connected channel. We have Nishi and Toxic Pitblub. How are you two doing?
Wonderful. Spectacular.
Toxic.
I killed him. Sorry, my bad. I killed him.
Ah,
I killed him.
Okay,
Rip me.
understandable.
Hey, guys.
Understandable.
Okay.
Should be
okay,
more.
fair
Gave
enough.
him a gummy that was too strong. Now he's like, I'm spinning like a ballerina.
I'm spinning,
Oh,
I'm
shit.
spinning, I'm spinning.
Or
Oh,
he's
boy.
finding wayward old ladies with drawings of dogs while on shrooms.
All
it a
right.
dog?
Well,
Wait,
that's-
Bear. It was a bear.
It was a bear.
Bear.
No, sorry, a bear. A bear.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know
well,
what? You know what?
Good,
That's
good
that's
connection
Oddly
reference.
specific.
that's a good way to open us up.
Oh,
okay?
yeah, I just got back. What are we talking about?
Man versus bear. Okay, everyone here. Okay,
Okay.
would you would you rather be in the woods with a random man or a random bear?
Random bear.
Wait, random bear.
Random bear.
Random man.
Random man.
Yeah.
You say man toxic? Okay.
Yeah, maybe he has like Down syndrome or something, and I can. Anyway.
Oh, good
Oh,
lord.
my God.
God damn.
Let me tell you about the toy. Oh God, Jesus Christ, Toxic.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying, I got a better shot against a disabled man than I do a bear.
Yeah, but you got factor in the TISM strength.
Yeah.
Everyone
Well,
forgets to
Yeah.
factor that.
Don't
I'll get a
forget, you
giant-
can't see, sir.
I'll get a giant stick.
You're gonna poke him with it.
Yeah, but me not being able to see, it's like harder against a bear too.
How's it hard
What
to
am I gonna
See,
do?
I know the bear will kill me. I don't know what that man's gonna do.
Not necessarily. It depends
True.
on the bear. What if they give you a
That's
koala
Okay,
bear?
what kind of bear is it?
Oh yeah, true. No, it's a random
bears
bear.
are
It's a
bear.
random bear. It doesn't.
Random bear.
Yeah, I can't
Oh,
say
yeah.
It could be
specific
a
bear.
panda bear.
It could be a polar bear.
I know.
It could be a
If it's a
grizzly.
polar bear, I'm dead. We're all dead.
Heck, it could
Be
be.
dead.
You could be just left with like a random cub. I don't know. Okay,
Mhm.
these are
Could be
random
a teddy
bears.
bear.
Because mom will be right there.
That's a very good point. Yes.
Right. Well,
That's
the
a very,
man
very
could
good
be a
point.
toddler.
Oh yeah. What's a
That's
toddler?
not a
gonna do?
man.
You can
Yeah,
live
that
in
would
the.
be a boy.
Which turns into a man if you keep him alive.
But it's
Oh
but
my
it's not a man yet.
Have you dealt with toddlers? Because I have.
I was
trust
once a toddler.
You were once a
Yeah,
Yeah,
toddler.
with him.
I dealt with
The
myself.
toddlers
And-
eating.
You're still a toddler.
And many moons ago, you guys
Congrats.
were too.
And I was a
You don't
shitty
have proof.
toddler.
I think I was.
People- People thought my mom was getting beaten because I was hitting her that hard. I
So
was
she
a
was getting
shitty toddler.
Oh, you were like,
I was a very special needs child.
you're like, mother, you did not make this sandwich right.
No, I was
I
two.
demanded more. I demanded more PB&J on this.
I was 2 and I couldn't speak. I didn't like fully learn how to talk until I was 8.
Oh.
That's a problem.
Oh. Gotcha.
I mean, to be fair, we learn vocabulary and stuff throughout school. So do we really ever learn how to speak?
You know, when you really
I still
think
have
about
issues
it.
with that
That's
shit.
that's
but
fair.
come on.
Yeah, same. So do I. Yeah.
I feel bad for people that are like bilingual. They're just like, wait, what? No, fuck. This word.
Oh, I asked.
Have her nap.
Speaking of that, I did ask Shannon one time. Okay, so like, do you think in Swedish or do you think in English?
I think she thinks in Swedish.
It's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
probably.
she told me both. Depends.
Yeah, I can see
It-
both.
it- yeah, it
Yeah.
would probably depend on like what topic she was.
What
thinking
do
about at
deaf
the time.
people think in?
They think in
Ooh.
English. I've asked my mom this. They think in English, or I guess
Okay.
whatever language that they sign, because sign language is different throughout the world.
Do they
It is-
think in like hand motions or do they like? Like-
The-
I think they just think in like
They
written
think
words.
in-
They can read toxic. They know.
Oh my god,
In
toxic.
text.
So they
Oh
can
my
still
God.
see, so they can visualize and they can see words.
Yeah, I was thinking,
Thank you,
I really
Mark.
did go into like a Helen Keller thing there.
You did. You
Would.
Hey, well, I mean, I don't
You
know,
did.
man. If you subscribe to the Tommy C way of thinking,
Hmm.
I think she may have been
Where's
fibbing
my
a
buzzer
little
at? Where's my buzzer at?
bit. Your
My
Said
buzzer.
what? Two. Oh shit! I don't have one book, and she had two.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Something happened to Mr. Huxecho.
They think
Uh-oh.
they think in code like robots, says Twilight Midnight.
Mm,
Oh, what's the name of the? So Blade Runner
Binary.
is based off a it's based off a short story, and I think it's like do robots dream of electric sheep? Is like the actual name of it. Obviously, you
I
can
thought that was
tell-
an actual novel. I did read it. It was.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking of Total Recall because it's made by the same writer. Both both stories are made by the same writer. We Can Remember For You Wholesale is the name of Total Recall's book. That was a short story.
mm.
You can see
Could you
why.
imagine though? You can just like buy your memories.
That'd be nice.
Uh,
I don't know if I want to
You
do
can't,
that.
you can only buy your memories if you go to Disneyland.
I don't want to go to Disneyland. Disneyland's too expensive.
Very
What
true.
if it was free?
True.
What if it's
If you want to
free?
buy memories, Disneyland.
We can go to
any other amusement park.
Galaxyland.
What about Universal? What about Universal, guys? Come on, everyone forgets about Universal.
We're
You should
the
have
only
dementia.
people that get that, Empress. I'm
I
sad.
know. That was.
No, what did you
Well, that's
say?
what
I
you-
didn't-
that's
must
what
not
you
have-
get for being-
Galaxyland.
That's what you get for being Canadians. Okay.
Oh. Oh,
What
yeah,
is
no,
that?
I have
Why
no
nobody
Okay.
idea.
remembers
Okay,
it.
inside of West Edmonton Mall, there is a theme park called Galaxyland.
It is a legitimate theme park.
Yes.
That sounds awesome.
It has
With a
roller
whole-
coasters
with
and
a
a big
whole ass
boat
roller
thing.
coaster. 3
Oh,
roller
Don't you have
Okay.
an aquarium in there too? Like sharks or something?
I don't know if they closed those down.
Oh.
They don't have the
They-
sea lions anymore?
I think they might
They
still
had
have the
sea
lions.
lions?
I haven't been to West Ed since I moved back to Edmonton.
Oh, jeez.
Again, I've been busy.
True.
And also, West Ed kind of intimidates me, so.
Yeah, I don't think I've been since like 2014? 2013?
I think for me it was 2018,
Oh,
2019.
jeez.
Hmm.
Similar
It's a
to how
long
Mall
time
of
ago.
America has a whole fucking theme park in their shit too.
Fun
Nice.
fact, the Mall of America and West Ed are owned by the same people. Canadians.
wish I could say it was-
Bruh.
Canadian
People like to
Jews.
have fun.
Figures.
Oh,
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What was that? What did you tag on? there?
Iranian Canadian Jews, which is
Iranian.
Well, now you're
Canadian-
just adding more on. I don't know.
It's a melting pot of ownership.
it is
Oh,
it is
no.
like
Oy vey, as
it
the
is like
kids
oh
say.
no.
Wait, wait,
oh my god.
Are we gonna have to boycott them like Starbucks?
No,
No.
it's fine. It'll be
No.
okay.
It would
I-
be
I
okay.
don't-
Okay.
What an awkward conversation. So like what do we do here?
You see, we talk, and then people comment because they like to hear us talk, right? That's how streaming works.
I know how streaming works. I've been streaming for a very long time.
If you want,
Marie.
what we can do is we can have Lamar, because Lamar's the only one on camera. I can capture his webcam. We can have him leave the room, and then we can have a video playing that's like 5 hours long, and somehow we'll become millionaires. Okay, it's foolproof. Following the path
not
of
a bad
Hassan.
idea. That's not a bad idea.
I am playing League of Legends. We could always stream that too.
Oh, sweet! Yo, that's a
Surely
free
we
should
game.
fire
Color.
Destiny.
Oh my! Oh yeah, the new
Oh, there you
expansion
go.
came out. Speaking of video
You can do
games,
that
okay.
too.
Speaking of video games, is there any video games that is coming out that you guys are
Judith.
any way excited about?
Judas.
Oh, what's
Judas.
Judas? What's Judas?
It's made by the same people who made Bioshock. I
Ooh,
think they
okay, you
they
got me
talked about
intrigued.
it- They talked about it one of the game show awards. They had released a trailer for it. Super excited for that when it actually
Okay.
happens to come out. I
Alright,
know that
hey,
they were
let me,
mentioning
Judith.
a bunch of stuff during Summerfest Friday. Damn, I'm honestly kind of killing this shit. Hold
okay,
up.
okay. This looks interesting. What I was gonna say,
Yeah, it's really good.
yeah, you know, if we want, we can react to the trailer. What I was gonna say is, I'm excited for the Silent Hill 2 remake.
I have not played any of the Silent Hill games, but I've been meaning to. That and like the original like Resident Evil and stuff like that. I've only
Well, you
played
see,
7
like
and
the issue
8.
is, they're like, I mean, there's, Yahar Tiberi,
Shiver me timbers.
Shimmer
John.
me timbers,
Shiver me
okay.
timbers.
No,
Yeah.
shiver me, not shimmer.
Look, okay, listen, okay. It's been a long time since like 6-year-old me has pretended to be a pirate. Okay, it's been.
You
been a
need to
long
play more
time.
of Sea of Thieves, sir.
I'm not
I need to-
playing that.
Sea shanties.
garbage.
More sea shanties.
I'm going to play Black
I
Flag
Exactly.
play
instead.
she
Okay?
shanties at Oiler games.
Black Flag
Which
was
is
the only
weird.
Assassin's Creed game that I
That's
actually was interested in playing because it had pirates in it.
I agree, good sir. I agree because side note, I had gotten an Xbox One for a birthday, like probably like a year after it came out, and the bundle deal. Well, maybe it was 2 years ago. 2 years after it came out. The bundle included Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and it included Assassin's Creed Unity. Now, if you know the quality difference between those two games, it is very stark. And even me, as like a teenager, who like will literally like play anything in front of him, especially like because like we didn't have money left and right to spend on video games, right? So like I would
yeah.
play something even if it wasn't the best quality. But even then, I was like, oh god, this sucks.
Yeah, no, not the best Assassin's Creed. There are definitely a lot better ones.
No, yeah, for
especially
sure.
Black Flag. But
Like,
yeah, it's cool. It's fine.
All right, so just Judas, okay? Let me get the video ready.
Is there cross save with the Assassin's Creed open world games?
I don't know.
'Cause I
haven't played
started-
any of those. I would imagine not, because they're all separate stories. It's not like you're carrying over characters.
Well, no. I mean across platforms.
Oh,
Because
sorry.
I started on
X.
Xbox and I.
Gotcha. I thought for some reason I thought you meant like throughout games, because some games do that, you know.
Yeah, Dragon Age does that, and I'm excited
Yeah.
to continue on with my Dragon Age
Shin
stuff.
Megami Tensei did that with the
Oh, I love
Devil
Shin Megami
Survivor
Tensei. Fuck.
games.
Yeah.
I'm gonna center this bad boy. Okay, is everyone? I mean, other than Lamar, because you know he's busy playing League. Everyone,
I'm
watching the
I'm
stream?
watching.
oh, okay, sweet. Okay,
I'm
okay.
ready.
let's look at this trailer.
The ship is dying. And my only way out of here is with one of them.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
The cookie.
And I think the horse just died.
Oh, no,
sea
not the little
shanty.
robot.
It reminds me of a dog toy that I had. A Robo dog toy.
Yo, okay, we got the powers.
That's dope.
Give that a try.
People say I have this coming. And you know what? They're right.
Very intriguing.
Very, yeah.
Okay, I'm a little
That
intrigued
looks
by this.
dope.
Especially, okay, so I don't are any of you guys aware of the System Shock games?
Yes, I've heard of them.
Yeah,
I've never
yes.
played them though.
Yeah, they are the predecessors of the BioShock games. The first game got an amazing remake. It's pretty good.
I say
so-
I've seen like gameplay and stuff of it. I'm not super convinced yet, but it's probably just also because I haven't played any of the I haven't played the original.
Mhm. Oh yeah, and
But
and they are predecessors, but like System Shock plays very, very different from BioShock.
yeah,
So like if one person doesn't like one or the other, I totally get that. But like the point is like same people who did both games. I'm excited for it.
oh yeah, it's gonna be sick as fuck. I'm excited, super excited.
Yeah.
I was the same way for Atomic Heart, and then apparently that flopped. So I was like,
You know, the only thing I ever heard about from that game was like people were like gooning over the two robot chicks that are in that game apparently.
yeah. I mean, they still are. There's it definitely hasn't stopped.
Oh no.
When do people
And see, the
not
funny thing is
True.
that the people who were like interested in Atomic Heart to begin with were like, "Oh yeah, this game looks sick as fuck," and then they released the Robot Ladies, and then everybody was like, "Damn, this game looks sick as fuck," and we were like, "No, we were here before you guys. Back the fuck up."
You're like, we are invested in the story, the gameplay.
Yeah. Yeah, do the Robot Ladies help? Yeah, a little bit, but still, we were here since the beginning, before the Robot Ladies were even introduced.
Oh my god.
So.
Well, it's like Resident Evil 7. Well, not Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 8 came out with the big vampire lady. Everyone was like, "Oh yeah, man! Like I've loved Resident Evil for years."
That's mommy. That's mommy right there.
That is mommy. I never said I liked Resident Evil, but I did like mommy.
Well, you know, I wasn't calling you out. I didn't even know that was your stance on it, but but good for you, Empress. That being said, Resident Evil 8 is a fantastic game. You guys should give it a shot. I can't wait for when they make
Very good.
Resident Evil 9 in like 7 years.
I can't
Yeah.
do horror.
Yeah.
I can't either. I tried. I
Yeah.
tried so hard.
I did try once. I think I played Fear, I think, was the game. That's the thing.
Okay,
that's the
you know,
first
that's a
one
solid.
that comes
That's
to
a
mind.
solid
geez.
pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
the
think
first one that comes to mind.
the issue is when it comes to horror, you either get something something like a Resident Evil, something like a Silent Hill, where there's combat, puzzle solving, and you know, it's mostly like I would say a lot of like psychological horror with that stuff, because obviously for some people would argue that the game is less scary since you can fight against the monsters.
hmm
But
Yeah.
then there's also like walking simulator horror games, which I would argue is like one of the worst. That trend started with Amnesia. I'm not saying Amnesia is a bad game, but the imitators that followed suit were pretty bad. Like there's a
Outlast. Outlast is good though, but
yeah, Outlast is fun because of the chase. Because there's still like adrenaline, I would say, in that game. With a lot of like, you ever play Layers of Fear or have heard of Layers of Fear?
yeah.
Like, I think there might be 1 or 2 sections where you have to run from something in that game, and those are like the least scary sections of that game.
Twilight Midnight, Squatching can't do horror. Cars are horror enough. Damn.
Bro.
He catches
Yeah, I
strays.
can't do horror at all.
I probably could. It would just depend on the game. Because it would, like, if I can, like what you were saying, Nerdy, if I could fight the monsters, yeah, that doesn't make it as scary. But I'm not really, like, horror doesn't really scare me. It has to be intriguing for me to play. The plot has to intrigue me in order for me to play. That's what gets me. The scary part, the jump scares and whatnot, bring them on. I could care less.
Oh,
But it's-
Reese
yeah.
says Nintendo Bros. Rise Up.
That's right.
I well,
Yeah.
No.
before
no.
you all get excited, I have a Nintendo Bro to show you that I think does amazing content. Grade
Oh,
A
God.
stuff right here.
Oh God. No,
Yeah,
no, not him. Not him.
yeah.
No, no.
Look at this video.
no.
I'm sure it's gonna be great. It's called "I
No,
Am Pro
I'm good.
Censorship on
I
Woke
am
Content."
good.
I'm sure it's gonna be
Nerdy.
great.
Nerdy. I didn't even have to. I was
I am
answering the
leaving.
DM. I
the
saw
screen
that.
share.
I saw that picture on the corner of my eye, and I already knew who it was. Yeah, no.
Please
I don't know what this
no.
is, but should I hit the button?
Hell no.
Why
No.
you gotta do this?
What? Why? Why?
Yes,
No.
Lazar Lamar.
Okay, hold on. Wait, one second.
I can do
in the
horror
middle of
and
my
shows
shit,
all
yeah.
day, but horror games make me.
Really, Reese? Well, no,
Yeah,
and
I can't do horror games.
Yeah, I'm also like
Mm.
we're a big horror family too. On top of that, so that's
Mm.
probably partially why. But honestly though, I've never really been afraid of horror. Like some things do freak me out, yeah, but horror in and of itself that never really scared me.
I think it's like a good horror game will make you like on edge just from like the atmosphere.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, like when I got around to playing Five Nights at Freddy's after a while, and I played that for the first time. Yeah, did I jump scare? Of course I did, but it was fun.
Oh my god.
it
You
didn't
won't-
like
you
scare
won't
me.
catch Dead. You won't catch me.
Really?
dead in Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm terrified.
It was a good
Wow.
game. Oh,
I refuse.
Oh, yeah, that's right, me.
Really?
But playing it myself, no, I can't.
Well, I mean, could you? Well, it's not multiplayer, is it?
No.
Five Nights at
Okay, I
Freddy's?
didn't think
No. Oh god.
Okay, I didn't
How
think so.
I wonder how that would even work.
That's
there's
what I
one
was thinking. I'm
survivor
like,
and
how?
the rest try and jump scare you.
I mean,
That might be fun.
that
They do
might
have-
be
They do have
fun.
that as an option already for like
Ooh.
games.
Speaking of
Uh,
games and horror movies, did you guys see that Killer Clowns from Outer Space finally got a video game?
No.
Huh?
What?
I saw this the other like last week.
Yeah, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It plays similarly to like the Texas Chainsaw video game, the Friday the 13th video game, the Dead by Date video game. Like
You're leaving one out. All right, you're leaving out the Dragon Ball game that's like Dead by Daylight.
oh god, what is it? What's that called? Survivors?
Breakers.
Breakers,
Yeah,
breakers. Dude, okay, I knew that game was going to suck out the gate. The only interesting
Yeah.
concept of that game is like your attacker like transforming as the match goes on.
Yeah.
You should buy it. I don't think anyone bought it, so it might be worth money.
It might be
In
worth
10
money.
years.
You know what horror games I've been mad about for years? Saw. Oh, the Saw video game sucked so hard because it was still
Yeah,
in
no.
what?
it was in that era
yeah, no, they're
still
awful.
where movies got video game adaptations because it didn't take 5 years to develop a video game at
Oh.
that point.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah, I figured that's what
You
it
could
was.
still like
Yeah, that's
relatively
sad.
develop a game within like 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And oh god, they sucked so bad. The combat
Mm.
was
Well,
like a
yeah, I
third
bet.
person beat 'em up.
Well, I will
So
say
did
that
they develop a game or did they rush a game? Because if they're
They
getting out in
rushed
2
it.
years, then
They rushed it.
from the sounds of
Yeah.
it.
I was gonna say if they're getting out in 2 years, then there's definitely not
Well,
a lot of
Well, like-
development
well, like-
going on.
You're gonna have to forgive me. I forgot where I heard this, but like I saw a thing from a developer saying, well, like, look, like video games that are being developed now are realistically being developed for like potential like next gen systems because of just how long it takes to develop like current games because of like all the processing and everything.
Mhm.
Like,
Well,
I think that's why
what?
stuff like well, for one, like GTA Online got them so much goddamn money. But like I think that's one of the reasons why like GTA 6 took so long to has been taking so much
Fuck
long to
GTA
develop.
6.
Dude,
Yeah.
okay. Well, you probably I don't know about you, but like I was in 5th grade when the first GTA came out. I mean, I'm sorry, not the first one, not the first
Oh
one, the
my
fifth one, the
God.
fifth one, the fifth one, when the fifth
Yeah,
one
I
came
was
out.
gonna
Right.
say.
Yeah.
I was
I'm
gonna
old.
say.
Born when
Wait,
the first one came out.
I'm an old soul. What can I say?
I think it was in 6th grade when it came out. But fuck Rockstar. Okay, it's another year without Bully, so it's another year I'm suicidal. So I guess Rockstar just wants
What
me to
the
Oh
fuck?
die.
my
Ever.
god! Oh my god!
The
I just
most
want Bully
dramatic
too.
person ever.
I want Bully
Would
too.
be
Right?
nice.
Right?
Okay, do you want
We're
like
not-
Bullies
we're
2
getting
to be
rid of
like a
bullying
prequel?
toxic.
Do you want the Bullies 2 to be a prequel, or like
Ew.
is it following a different
No.
kid? Would it be?
Literally, whatever they want to do, I'm fine with. I
Okay.
just want the game because they've started it 3 times and canceled it.
What if they make like a Bullies
Why?
Online? Bully Online?
There's a mod for it, but it's not great.
Oh no,
Um,
but like imagine like they add like the shark card system, but like they make it like school lunches or something.
oh, that'd be
Lunch
great.
money.
Yeah.
Oh,
they
yeah.
should. Oh,
They
the
should.
microtransactions as lunch money, that'd be great.
Oh, that
But
would
the
be.
original idea for Bully 2 was you get picked up after school and you go back to like your stepdad and your mom's like house, and then you go to
Mhm.
like a summer camp, and then you do a bunch of shenanigans there, and that's Bully 2.
Oh, would it be like
I think
Bully
yeah.
2 School's Out?
Yeah, that'd be great. We need it. We don't need
We
Red
need a
Dead 3. We
cyberbullying
don't need
one.
GTA 6. No one cares.
I want Red Dead.
No,
Poor squad.
Wow.
you had Red Dead 2.
Hey,
You got the
I
tears
think
out.
I
it's
think we're
over.
forgetting about like what's the very violent franchise that they have?
Manhunt.
Manhunt.
Manhunt. We need a Manhunt 3.
They're never bringing that back. That's never happening.
Think of all
We need
like the
Rockstar to make a
amazing gore
pirate game.
effects now.
It's never happening.
No, don't squash my
No.
hopes. Okay. Every
Yeah.
I feel like if
year,
Rockstar is able to do modern and cowboys, they should be able to do pirates well.
They have
I feel.
the
oh
one of the
wait,
best-selling video games of all time, and they can't like
you
release multiple games every 2 years.
you know what needs a sequel is L.A. Noire.
Fuck LA Noir.
Mm,
I want
fuck yeah,
Bully
I'm down
2.
for that.
Yeah.
Nerdy.
You.
Gee,
playing
I wonder
on
why you
VR
brought that game up.
Why? Why
Oh,
did I
yeah,
bring it
someone
up?
is playing LA Noir.
Because Mike has been playing it, and you two have been enjoying, or you enjoyed it the other night with him, and he's
Listen,
been playing
all
it
I'm
quite
gonna
a
say
bit.
is, look, if you don't want a L.A. Noire 2, that means you're a child molester.
What?
It's a joke.
Yeah, I know. I caught
Yeah.
that. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I was there when
because
you
like
guys were doing it.
there are some dialogue options where Cole just like accuses the guy, being like, "Look, if you don't tell us the information, we're gonna tell the boys in the station that you're a child molester."
I was there when that happened. Yeah. I wasn't in the call, but I was in chat. Yeah. That
Yeah.
was Jesus. Oh gosh. Well, Squatchin brought up a game that I haven't thought about in a very, very long time. Gear 6. I didn't know
That's
that
The
was
coming
a
out.
thing.
the Gears of
That's coming.
franchise needs to
Mhm.
die.
No.
Listen.
You first.
Listen.
That can be
Ooh,
arranged.
listen.
So
Okay.
there
Gears?
was a leak.
Mhm.
I don't think the leak is real because it was just a bunch of bullshit. But
Mhm.
I do think Gear 6 will be at the Xbox show. I think it's Sunday. Because Gears
Like-
5 came out, what, 4 or 5 years ago?
Yeah,
6
something
years
like
ago?
that.
So they've had time. Gear 6 is coming.
Listen.
I also
Gear-
want the remastered collection for 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sure-
I need Kingdom Hearts
bullshit.
4.
Yeah.
I need Kingdom Hearts 4 now.
Yo,
desperately.
yeah,
Yeah.
same.
Yeah. No, here's
Jeff already said
Gears
no Kingdom
holds
Hearts
a
4.
very special place in my
know.
heart because of Mr. Huck. That's how him and I got together, was through
Mm.
that game.
Yeah.
So I hold that game very dear to my heart.
Nothing,
okay?
nothing like
That and
getting
Halo,
together
but-
with a game that has that features an admittedly very awesome weapon, which is a machine gun that has a chainsaw.
Yes,
I love the
very
chainsaw
true.
Talking about Kingdom Hearts for a second, I was like, "There's no machine gun in Kingdom Hearts. What the fuck?
No,
Although,
What games are you playing?"
imagine Goofy just pulls out a Glock. He's like,
oh
"Zora,
my
I'm
god.
done with this."
Fuck you. Yeah, I can totally see
I may
that.
not
Oh
be
my
able to
god.
cast spells, but I know how to pull a fucking trigger.
No, wait, no, it's Donald. He's like, oh, I can't do a Donald voice, so forgive me. Okay, so he's gonna be like, I may be out of mana, but I ain't out of options. You've ever seen that? Hang on, let me pull it up. That fan made Naruto meme.
Oh
Naruto,
no. Oh no.
I'm out of chakra, but not options. This will work. This will work. It uses Fortnite.
No,
models,
I've
which will
never
make it
seen this.
funnier.
Damn it,
Oh,
Sasuke! You're out of chakra. It's over, Naruto. Yeah, you're right. I am out of chakra, Sasuke. But that don't mean I'm out of options, you bitch. Wait, no, that juice is forbidden. You covered in the tears, whether it's in a body bag or not.
What's funny?
It's a Fortnite.
What's funny is the creator of Naruto said like, yeah, if like there are guns in the Naruto verse, they would all die. No, granted, this was before he did
easily.
like the
Mhm.
10 tails and all that, right? This is still when like
Hmm.
fights were like somewhat reasonable. When they weren't like planetary monsters.
Yeah, no, everybody's dead.
Yeah, no. Yeah, your ninja speed can't run a gun, despite what those Area 51 dudes were saying. Oh God, does anyone remember that during the pandemic?
I do.
That was funny. That was the best. Top Tomatoes really invested. Get his ass, damn. So, has anyone been watching Smiling Friends?
Yeah, me and my girlfriend are watching it. But I
forgot
haven't
that's
watched
about-
the most recent episodes, unfortunately.
Okay, well, I mean, so it seems like you like. How do you feel about season 2 so far? I think it's been solid.
I think it's pretty good.
How would you?
Smiling Friends? Is that the name of it?
Oh, you've never heard Smiling Friends before?
No.
You need to watch it, K-Hawk.
It's awesome.
I'm scared.
I lost my
What
fucking
is
league game. I'm pissed.
Help. Cry.
Rip Lamar. Sorry. What's it on? Like what?
It's on HBO Max, Adult Swim. But you know, I'm not advocating for this, but some people have uploaded full episodes on Twitter that you can watch.
Oh. Oh. Well,
I mean,
I'd
listen, as far
rather
as I know,
not.
they're getting paid either way. So
Well, no, I Oh yeah, I know what this is now. Okay, yes. I've never seen. I know what this is. I've seen that before, but I haven't seen
Yeah.
the show yet. No.
I remember watching the pilot like I want to say like a year before the show, first season came out, and I watched it because oh my god, that has the guy from Red Letter Media in it, dude, doing his Mr. Plinkett voice.
Yeah, I'll have to start watching that. Oh, there's 2 seasons out now.
Season 2 is currently airing. I think it has like a couple episodes left before it's done.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
More importantly,
oh yes.
Yes.
you know what comes out next
Probably not
Thursday?
important.
What?
No.
The Boys, season 4.
Dude.
Oh, that is very important. Never mind. Fuck me.
Okay. So
All right, here we go. Nerdy's gonna give us a bad take.
first,
He's about that time. Yeah.
all right. I was gonna say I think the first 2 seasons were great. Third season was okay. And then I haven't seen
enough.
Gen V, which am I correct that leads directly into this new season?
I don't know. I don't think it. I don't. At least that hasn't been said officially.
Let me look into that.
I don't think the timeline is correct
season
for
4?
that.
Am I thinking of season 4? Because I know the spinoff leads into one of the seasons.
No.
I don't think the
I
timeline.
think one of the seasons matches up with Gen V. I know that for sure. At least I say for sure. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I think it's season 1 or 2. When?
Why haven't you seen Gen V?
I just haven't had the time yet.
Okay, fair enough. I thought
Yeah.
maybe you were like.
Well, also
put off
too, I
it
did
for
saw
some
that
reason.
like, granted, it seems like it's only one part of the show, but I did see that cringy clip where it's like, I'm like PewDiePie, but not a Nazi.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There's like cringy
What?
lines in it that definitely try to appeal to like a certain audience that isn't even going to like that.
Yeah.
But the overall plot is great.
Also,
it's definitely not
too,
The Boys, but it's good.
we have to acknowledge that the Boys TV show is like literally 100 times better than the comic book.
Mm.
I haven't read the comic book.
The comic book is
I'm a
written by a
big manga
guy
reader,
who
but I
hates
haven't read the comic book.
superheroes. Literally,
That
Interesting.
makes sense.
yeah, and the guy, like, literally the only superhero he thinks is cool is the Punisher because he uses guns and he kills people. So that's why I like Butch, especially like comic book origin, because like show the Butcher is like pretty redeemable. I think well they seems like they kind of been flip floppy on like if they want him to be fully redeemed, but like he has redeemable traits. The comic version of him kind of just like I like killing superheroes.
So, Gen V does take place between season 3 and season 4, but you do not need to watch it because the creator said he wants you to be able to watch them either separately or whatever you
Okay.
want to do, basically. Yeah.
Oh.
They're like standalone stories.
Oh.
It's not
that makes
required for you to watch it in between season 3 and 4, but if you decide that
Correct.
you want to, then you can.
Yeah, it's optional.
Oh. Gotcha.
You know who I can't stand in that show is Starlight. I can't stand her. I don't want to see her on my screen. I skip
But-
the
but-
scenes she's in. I
Damn.
don't. I
But
don't. I can't.
she's a good hero who wants to do good things.
Yeah, she's like one of the main characters.
She's so boring, bro. I can't
Her
like
powers kind of
ugh.
suck, if I'm being honest.
her
Yeah, her
personality
powers
sucks. I'm sorry.
Conceptually wise, her powers should rock, but they need the right reasons for the boys to win. Not the boys, but the 7 to win against her.
I just can't stand her. I'm sorry. She's boring to me. She's a really boring character. I think like the time we spend with her is better spent with anybody else.
Dang.
I'm sorry.
Would you rather watch deep fucking sea creatures?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
yes,
that's not the
I
answer you want to
would.
give. No.
Yes, I would.
Well, speaking of superhero shows, while we're on the topic, and I just thought of this, have either one of you seen Invincible?
No.
No. Oh, you
Invincible's
should.
good.
You should.
Oh, it's so good. So good.
See, I like.
Oh,
I'm
that's
a
gonna
great
argue.
show.
Okay, as good as season 2 was, it's not. It was not worth waiting that long for season 2 to finish.
True. I agree. Yep. I agree.
Yeah, well, I don't.
You know what? Have you seen that?
What are you gonna say about it? Okay, let's get combative here. Okay, assert your dominance. Assert that your opinion's right.
What? I'm agreeing with you. What do you mean?
But Toxic isn't. You have to assert dominance over him.
Oh, okay. Okay, here we go.
Also, you're a female,
T-pose to
K-Hub.
assert your dominance.
Okay, here we go. Toxic. Have you even seen the show?
That's not an argument.
Yes, it is. Have you even seen the show?
You're not defending the show by asking me that.
Have you seen? Yes, I am. Have you
I
seen?
don't really
the show?
see too many shows, K-Huck. I have to listen.
He doesn't really have the ability.
Okay,
do
fine.
that.
Have you listened to the show?
Well, you gotta be ableist, okay? Come on.
I'm not trying to be ableist.
Exposing
Sure.
K-Huck live on the air for being able.
I'm not trying to be. You know what, sir? I gotta call you out for you picking on me during our recording.
Oh.
You're still gonna
Yes.
get it from me
Uh-oh.
here in a
Yes.
minute.
I did that.
Uh-oh.
I did that.
I did that. I made this. Yeah, that's you.
Sounds so proud of himself.
I never
So
claimed
you-
to be a good person.
Yeah, he was proud of himself. Y'all will hear it later. Picking on me, making me feel old. Jesus. Anyway, so did you see the first episode of the first season at least, or watch it, or listen to it?
Yeah, I saw the first episode.
Okay. Well, was it just not something that you vibed with, or what did you think of it?
It was okay.
Okay.
But then I got into
Alright.
Mr.
Also,
Robot.
notice how he said that he saw it. So,
Hey, Lamar, shut up.
get fucked. Idiot.
Okay, no, that's fair. At least that's the thing though, is that there are not saying that you that's why I was asking you if you even saw the show. Because I have friends who I won't name who have said that they don't like the show, but they've never seen an episode.
Why can't you name them?
Whoa.
Why can't you name them?
show?
Name the
I kicked her.
names. Name the
You
names.
kicked her?
Okay.
You kicked her? I will take away all of your role privileges.
Excuse me?
Wait, who kicked
Wait,
who?
where?
What? What?
Sir,
I kicked K-Hug.
Wait, is
Who?
K-Hug kicked?
I'm
Nerdy
right
kicked
here.
her.
Back now.
Oh.
Nerdy, what
Yeah,
the
see,
fuck?
Nerdy's playing
Rude.
dumb.
Elder
Abuse.
abuse.
Wait,
Abuse.
wait.
Elder
What's going on?
abuse.
K-Hug abuse.
I didn't abuse you this time.
No, Toxic did.
Okay.
What did
yeah.
I do?
I was about to say,
Okay.
I'm very proud when
Typical man.
I'm very proud when I'm able to abuse someone. Okay, so.
I kicked
I
him.
was,
What?
I was gonna say Nerdy would be proud if he did. He would admit it.
Oh my gosh, his sound. I forgot about his sound is so long. It's so long.
I know, he did that to us on Sunday. Yeah, he did that to us on Sunday. I about died laughing because his intro was just so long. We
great.
were waiting for it to end.
Look, as long as it's not the tipster soundboard, I think we'll be fine.
Well, even if
Hold
it
on.
was, you'd still have it on there. He wouldn't care.
Hey, goth mommies, what's up? It's your boy Tipster, and today we're
Here with me now is everyone's favorite goth mommy, Empress K.
Oh God, no. Hard pass. No. No.
Wow, a hard
no.
pass on Empress. Wow,
No, hard
she's
pass. No.
right in call. How
no,
could you be so
no,
mean to her?
No, sir.
Damn.
Sir. No. No.
As I'm
No.
sitting here sipping this piping hot tea that I actually just made, and I have no idea what show you guys are talking about. But
Ooh,
good
well,
hell of
spill
a boss.
the
It's
tea.
really good.
Spill the tea, says. Spill the tea.
Spill the tea. Spill all the tea.
Is that
No.
a podcast name yet?
Spill the
Spill the
tea.
tea.
Can you
Probably.
spell
Oh,
it?
It is.
Definitely.
There's definitely.
There's no way it's not.
It's probably
Right,
run by
that's-
Ann Oop.
I was gonna steal it.
I love the Toxic's like, ooh, new podcast. Who should I have on this podcast?
Yep.
Hmm.
Hmm.
We don't talk about anybody. We just take a bunch of tea, we make it, and then we pour it all over the ground.
There you
There
go.
you go. It's like really clickbaity. It's really clickbaity thumbnails.
Yeah.
Toxic
Logan
Flip
Paul
Flop
did
said what?
And no, Logan Paul is not
Tea.
mentioned at all.
Yeah.
Just T being
Ooh,
like,
Reese.
dumped.
Reese is claiming appropriation of his gay culture, and it
That
is
is-
June.
Well, here, I will do you one better for your gay culture. Hear from Tommy C.
I love the way he buttered his ass.
what the silence?
Oh
Maybe I should turn my voice down a
my
little bit louder.
god,
What stream
What?
was that taken
Tommy.
from?
Tommy.
The D-Max one.
Yeah, that one.
The one
Oh,
that-
was it?
Peace and love, peace
The
and
one-
love, peace
the
and
one
love,
that
peace and
JFK
love all
called into.
around.
Peace and love,
Yeah.
peace and love.
We wish him peace.
I love
Oh,
everyone.
so
okay?
it was taken. Okay, gotcha.
I love
I
everyone.
We know. Okay. We know you're pansexual. You love everybody. It's okay.
Wow,
Happy-
wow.
happy
You're
Pride Month,
outing
John.
me. You're
Wow.
outing me before
What?
I could come out of the closet myself. Wow. Okay. Some friends you
It's been
love.
out. We've said this publicly on stream like 2 years ago.
Can you
That's
prove
on
it?
you.
People
Yeah.
change.
Yeah.
But
If you go back and you watch the entire log of Nerdy Live, starting from the beginning, you will find it. I promise.
I don't think that's true.
Rage
Don't look it up.
Yeah. Totally don't go and watch my content.
No, not
You're
at
gonna trust
all.
the person. You're gonna trust
Ever.
No,
the
the
words of a
best
person who
irony
outed
ever.
somebody. That's
yeah,
crazy.
exactly. Exactly.
The best irony was having to work for a Tucker Carlson show, and everybody that worked there was either part of the LGBT or were not white.
Oh,
Are you
That-
saying
Oh,
are you saying only white people can work on
Oh.
those shows?
oh.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying it was
It
kind
was
of
more
funny.
his.
It's
not
more
his typical
ideology.
demographic.
His,
Mm,
Mhm.
mm.
we
Oh,
all
wow.
even wore
Well-
our rainbow ribbons that day because I think it was like the week before it was the NH or our team's Pride Night, so we all got like rainbow ribbons.
Oh,
So we all wore
nice.
that, and it was a time.
Oh, I'm sure it was. Was that when he was still on?
That was
Fox?
right before he went to talk to Putin.
Oh, gotcha.
Dr. Putin.
Talk to Putin.
Putin. Dr. Putin.
I was like, I just want money, and this is money. I do
Mhm.
not subscribe
Mm.
to any of his ideology. I'm pretty sure he would want me dead.
Mm.
But
Gotta be the man on the inside.
Mm. Yeah.
I don't think
Sometimes it
I
does
don't
pay to be a
think
fly on the
Tucker
wall.
would want. I don't think Tucker would want you dead.
No,
His
I don't
fan
think
base
so
would-
either.
I think it would be your better argument would be his fan base wants you dead.
Yeah, that's fair.
that's probably a better argument.
but even then, that's
Yeah,
an
that's
extreme.
fair.
Even then, that's an extreme statement.
Yeah.
no,
Well,
no. In that, I was in that arena. That's not as extreme as you think it is.
Well, you're also dealing with idiot
Oh
hockey fans.
no.
No, these weren't hockey fans. These were just regular people watching Tucker Carlson speak.
Really?
So idiots. Yeah, so idiots.
And like halfway through, they started like chanting "gas 'em." So I'm like, "Ooh, I wish I was not here."
Hey.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
well,
like,
hey, nowadays, I mean, you can get away with that. You just have to rearrange the wording.
Oh my god. Nerdy.
I maintain this. I maintain this belief that the far right and the far left basically believe the same stuff now.
Jesus Christ, Nerdy. Oh man. We can pull the buzzer on Nerdy.
God.
Listen,
Oh,
if you want rants about the conflict, watch Tommy C.
No,
Hold on.
I stayed well far away from that. I am not touching
Where's
that
my
with a
fucking
10-foot
buzzer?
pole.
The buzzer.
Oh,
Hold on, where's my buzzer?
No.
Hold on.
Hey,
Wait,
hang on, let me break it out.
why the fuck?
You're taking
Oh
too
my
long.
God, Lamar.
You're wasting
Really?
everyone's time, Lamar. Come on.
All the pressure's
What?
on
I
you,
have to turn my
Lamar.
fucking noise suppression down. I'm gonna turn my noise suppression down all the way.
Come
Hold on.
Ah.
Okay, Lamar.
We love you,
don't-
Lamar.
If you don't succeed at
Aw.
this, your dad will never be proud of you.
Oh my
Come on,
god.
Lamar.
Oh my
You're
God.
not
Why
go
was I
through?
expecting Lamar to say, "What, Dad?"
Why did it not go
That was
through?
the best.
Oh,
That was the best response.
Whoa.
Not that I said he doesn't have one,
Whoa,
but
why are you assuming that he doesn't have a
do have it.
father?
Ah.
I
Oh
said that'd
no.
be the best response. Not that I'm assuming, that'd be the best response.
Oh.
Lamar, do you have it?
No, fucking.
Lamar,
My-
it has been how many days since the last disconnected aired? Wow.
Poor Lamar. He's getting bullied. Not bully Lamar. What did he ever do?
You
Again?
can't kick me
I
out.
keep fucking forgetting, son of a bitch.
It's so long.
You can't. You can't disconnect me.
I will
You're
continue.
at,
this
wait,
match,
aren't
I
you
don't
aren't
give
you technically
Do it.
admin of the server? Yeah, I don't think you.
Well, you can disconnect me, but you're just gonna have to keep going through the sound.
Uh-huh.
I don't give a fuck. I'll do it.
Great stream, guys.
Think the power is going to his head a bit.
This is a great stream, actually.
this is fun. This is
A
actually
little
really
sarcastic.
Why the fuck is it not? Oh, it's like,
Why do you have so much sass in your voice?
We will be back after these few
When does he not have
messages.
You know, ad break time. Okay.
Ad break, ad break, ad break.
Y'all want a good variety of shows? Subscribe to the Still Connected podcast. Here, you have the No Name podcast ran by Empress K and Squatchin. Then you have the Lol Gals hosted by Jessica Pizzle, Leona Taylor, and Leia Something. And then you have the Nerd and the Huck ran by me and K Huck. All these great shows can be found here on Still Connected. Again, subscribe now.
Yes. Oh,
That's
and
not bad. That was pretty
That's
good.
actually really good.
oh, and if we get off our butt and actually record something, what the huck with me and Mr. Huck?
Well, what you do is
Expect
you
a
unplug
new
the PS5.
episode.
That's what happens. You unplug
Expect
the
a
PS5.
new episode of No Name coming very, very, very soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Uh,
You know,
Fingers crossed.
Squancha was telling me about the serial killer you guys covered during.
I
her live.
I killed
He
her.
died recently.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was
he's
attacked
actually
in
dead
prison.
now?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
He died.
He succumbed
Yeah.
to his injuries.
Oh.
Yep.
Good.
Let's fucking go.
Oh yeah, I do remember you telling me that he was attacked.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I remember that part. I just didn't hear the fact that he was dead.
So
I'm glad
like,
he's dead.
when can we expect like the Netflix show about him?
It's already
every
out.
year.
There's been documentaries. I don't
Oh
know.
no,
There's
no,
been
I'm talking like a
documentaries.
Dahmer style show. I'm talking like a
Yeah,
Dahmer
we'll get like a
style.
Dahmer style eventually.
Yeah.
Oh, they can
Sure.
get Cyrax to play him.
Oh god.
Oh, you see, there's the issue. He's not attractive.
They have the same haircut.
No, no,
That's
no, no,
the-
no. They're not gonna do Pig Farmer. They're going to do Paul Bernardo and Carla Homolka.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that's what they would do
Probably.
because both of them are more attractive, and that one had a lot of international press.
Now who are those two?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Paul Bernardo and Carla Homolka are responsible
Brick.
for the death of her sister,
Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha.
as well as two other girls in St. Catharines, Ontario. Or sorry, he's also the Scarborough rapist.
Okay.
Oh God.
Isn't there a
Let's
cult?
start there first.
What a name.
Isn't there
He
a
started
cult?
off.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, there's no cult. No, we start with Scarborough racist, and then Carla thought it'd be a good like Christmas or birthday present to give her sister to him as a gift. But
That's
because
generous.
But
Oh,
because she gave her
yeah.
sister too much horse tranquilizer, she died.
That's not.
Oh,
good.
After
That's a little
after her
stupid.
husband did things he wasn't supposed to, and then later on they kidnapped, raped, and killed 2 other girls, and one of the girls they cut her up, put her into cement blocks,
Oh
threw
my
her
god.
into the river.
Oh my
and
God.
this is the best part: the day that
Ooh.
they were getting married on the river, the cement blocks came up. They
Oh
came
my-
up, they floated up the day they got married.
You see,
right
this-
when they were right
This
there.
this is okay. Throughout this entire night, we've been talking about a variety of topics. We've been talking about TV shows. We've been talking about video games. Empress didn't have a whole lot to say during that. Then, as soon as the topic of murder comes up,
Oh,
No,
John,
I
you're
have-
watching.
It's not.
that's the inner white woman talking right there.
It's not just a murder. It's a happy memory. It's a wedding. It's a memory. It's a wedding to remember for the rest of
Hi,
your life.
Brick.
Okay.
Everyone
Brick.
welcome
Like,
Brick
what?
and
Beautiful.
Jessica to the chat. They have now
Uh,
arrived for the murder topic.
Brick.
Jessica, what do
Hello?
you think about the Salisbury
Harlem.
rapist?
Fentanyl or
Sounds delicious, and I would eat him with mashed potatoes.
There's even more to this story. So what ended up happening was
Oh,
they
God.
gave Carla a
There's
deal.
more.
So she's out free, living in Montreal right now, while Paul just got moved to medium security because he was one of the very few people in Canada that actually got a life sentence and actually had it stick to a life sentence.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
you all. I remember hearing about the story where a guy who like had like bad mental episodes was released, and then he ended up cutting a guy's head off on a bus.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
He's out again.
That guy, that guy in
just a-
He's
particular.
out
He's-
again.
He's just a
Yes.
wild and crazy guy. All right.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Some might say
Yeah.
Stop trying
Never
to
mind.
stop trying to blame people. All right.
No, like the other ones were the pig farmer, which we talked about.
Mhm.
Russell Williams, who used to be like a commanding officer for the Air Force, or one of the base commanders for the Air Force, ended up being a serial rapist and killer. And then Luca Magnotta, who's more known for the cat videos, but what got him, I don't even want to talk about what got him into prison.
you
It
know who
wasn't-
really deserves their
it
own
wasn't
show?
the cats.
I think Randy Stair deserves his own show.
I don't think there's
That'd be
enough
great.
content there.
You can make your own content. You can fill in the blanks.
What
You get him,
blank?
like he can like be beating his dick in the intro scene to
What?
Danny Phantom.
Oh my god.
That's a great way to
Wow.
That's a great way to pull people in.
In other news, I almost ran somebody over like 10 minutes ago. That was
What?
fun.
Nice.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
I
Sick.
got Taco Bell and I was on my way home, and this crazy bitch was just walking in the middle of the road. Like I came up from underneath an overpass and she was at the top of the hill, so I couldn't see her. And she's just like straight up in the middle of the road, and I fucking like laid on my horn and fucking like slowed down, and she looked at me like I was fucking crazy.
Did you let her in your car?
Are we sure that she was walking in the middle of the road, or did you take a speedy detour down some sidewalks?
No, she was in the middle of a fucking intersection. I'm like,
This
what are
is
you
This is
doing?
New York you're talking about. I get
No,
what
this
you're
is New
saying.
Jersey. It's worse. It's worse.
Never mind.
It's
Fucking
Jersey.
crackhead,
In New Jersey.
crackhead fucking lady, and she looked at me like I'm the asshole. Maybe she wanted me to hit her. I think that's what that was.
By the way, my sympathies, Brooke. I wanted the Rangers in the finals.
Ah,
too.
too.
Don't remind me. Don't remind me.
No one
You're
wants to talk about it. You keep
I don't wanna talk.
reminding both of us, Empress. Every time I think I've forgotten, you're like, sorry. And I'm like, no.
You see,
please.
Empress is
I'm
evil. She knows.
grieving.
She knows
Listen,
not to
Ryan,
do
you know who
that,
is?
and she just rubs salt in the wound. You know.
God.
You know who made it?
No, see, if things don't go well for Edmonton, they'll be doing the same thing to me. so-
Anyway, Jessica Pizzle,
Hi.
one of the great hosts of the Lolcows, who, by the way, guys,
Lolcows? Oh,
by the way, can we get a drum roll? Can we get a drum roll? Can we get some applause? Because the Lolcows officially have the most viewed video on the Still Connected channel with last time I checked with 2.1k views.
Whoop, whoop. Yay. Thank you, Leia.
Hey.
Thanks, Leia. Thanks, Leia.
Thanks, Leia.
Is it just me, or when Nerdy and Toxic talk normal, they sound alike? Is that just me?
They,
What?
we sound like what?
You
Like,
cut
what?
right out.
Listen. Go ahead. Nerdy, say hello. Just regular.
Hi, how are you?
Toxic. Say,
Hi.
yeah, nope. See, almost exactly alike.
Really?
Oh my
What?
god.
She's not wrong. I think Toxic's
if-
just a little
You're
bit
wrong.
quieter in a different octave.
Yeah.
She's not wrong.
I'm not wrong. Anyway, so you guys were talking about like murder and stuff. I had just watched Love and Death with Elizabeth Olsen, where she plays Candace Montgomery, aka Candy, and it's on HBO Max. But there's another. So on HBO Max, Love and Death, it's a series, a short series. And on Hulu, it's a movie with Jessica Biel called Candy, and it's about the same thing. But Candy Montgomery murdered her friend and fellow church lady.
Yes. I've been meaning to.
or something.
Yeah.
Betty or something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I typically, when I see based on a real story, I'll like go and I'll Wikipedia it prior, and I did it, and then and it goes into like the beginning, and basically Candy started to have an affair with Betty's husband, and they had a long affair, and then Betty's husband ended it, and it was fine for like, I think it was like 6 months. They were done with each other. They weren't, having no more affair. It was over. And Betty had another child in between that time. And then at one point, Candace goes over because Candace is watching Betty's daughter, right? And Candy is going to take her daughter to the swim lessons the next day. So Candy goes over to pick up the bathing suit. Betty confronts her and says, like, have you been sleeping with my husband? And Candy admits that she had. And then, as she's about to leave, Betty attacks her, like tries to attack her with an axe. And then what happens is Candy takes the axe from her and hits her. And then like her in trial, what actually happened was Candy proved that it was self-defense she hit her like 47 times with the axe, like Betty.
Self-defense.
Like 47 times. Yeah. And the reason why she got away with it, and as the trial was going through, me and Scott were like, I think she's got it. I think she's got it. She's going to win, whatever. And we were right because the story is great. But basically, her story is Betty started attacking her with the axe. And hit her in the head with it, and tried to and swung at her, missed, and it hit her foot, Candy's foot.
Oh.
Candy gets the axe back, hits Betty, and it hits it like right in the head, right, like through the skull, right?
Oh my God.
And Betty starts bleeding out, but she's not down yet, right? So she keeps on trying to come at Candy, and then eventually she goes down again. Candy gets her down again with another swipe of the axe. And she got up, like, according to Candy, she got up like 4 different times after Candy buried an axe in her, right? And then she went down again. And according to Candy, the reason why she kept on hitting her was because she was just afraid that Betty would just get back up. But oh my God, it's gnarly because they show it. They show like the pictures, the pictures, and they show the recreation of it. Just the recreation alone, gnarly. Oh my God,
I bet.
And then I guess in the case on the show, and when I read it up on it, Candy had gone and saw a psychologist that put her in hypnosis, and found out that there was this childhood trauma from when Candy was a little girl, like 4 years old, and she had hit her head, and she was in the hospital bed, and they were rolling her down the hallway, and her mom was leaning over, telling her, shh, shh, what are they gonna think if they see you crying like that? And just telling her to shush because Candy was crying. And so the psychologist says that he believed that when Betty was telling Candy to shush, it triggered her, and she just had a trigger response. It was the show was nuts.
Oh man!
Guess what put me? Guess like I didn't even know the show. I never saw it. Never popped up on my Amazon at all. Even though I like Amazon knows damn well I love based on a story anything except for documentary. Even though like I watch.
Wait, you don't like documentaries?
I like documentaries, but not to the point that Amazon thinks I do. I watched Man in the High Castle once. I watched the first season of Man in the High Castle, and to this day, Amazon thinks that I just want to watch Nazi stuff. Oh, you like Hitler? Here's some stuff about Hitler.
Damn.
How about these Nazi stuff? You like the Nazi stuff? You want to watch some Nazi stuff?
As a guy who was into World War
Because
II,
you
I
watch
feel
all that
attacked
Augie
right now.
RFC content.
I feel
Right?
attacked right now as a guy who likes learning about World War II. I feel slightly attacked.
But yeah, so but Amazon never recommended me this, even though anything that's based on a true story, even like historical fictional shows where like The White Princess or The Serpent Queen or The Spanish Princess and stuff about like Catherine de Medici and stuff.
Mhm.
It will recommend me that all day. Never recommended this to me. TikTok. I saw a little clip of one scene on TikTok, and I was like, Elizabeth Olsen. I like Elizabeth Olsen. What's this? I was like, oh, based on a true story. I was like, okay. And then I watched. It's great. It's great. Everyone, but I haven't seen the Hulu version with Jessica Biel, which
Okay.
because I like
Okay.
Elizabeth Olsen. I like Jessica Biel. even though
So today I was watching a documentary about. So there was this guy in the Olympics back in he was in the 2012 London Olympics. He was a runner. He was the disabled runner.
Mhm.
And in 2013, he shot his girlfriend 4 times.
Blade Runner.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
his
dude.
girlfriend.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that
What?
guy. Yeah.
no, I know who that
remember
is. I didn't know he shot his girlfriend.
Yep, I remember that. Yep.
Yeah, he
Through
was.
the- through
that
the
was like the
bathroom
first.
door.
That was like the first big trial I ever saw because like 2013, I would have been 11.
Mhm.
Would have been 11. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So like my dad was like somewhat into sports, and like Sports Center was kind of they weren't covering it. They were like talking about how it was going down.
Mhm.
And so he would watch the trial because they broadcast a trial, and that was like the first big case I was ever aware of.
I
growing
remember
up.
that. Wow, that's a
I've been watching the
Well,
Karen
that's
Reed
fun.
trial lately. I was behind. I didn't start watching it till like last week, and I was super behind. But of course, I saw it on a bunch of TikTok, and I was like, and I saw the cross examination of oh my god, what's her name? The bitch lady in this Karen Reed trial. And I was like, oh, they got her there. And I was like, I don't know what it's about, but they definitely got her there. That sounds fishy as hell. And then I was like, let me go see. And I on YouTube, I went Karen Reed, and lo and behold, Emily D. Baker's been covering it. So I'm finally caught
yeah.
up. I finally caught up today, but now I'm fully caught up. And I'm
Emily
20%
Baker,
of it.
when you don't want your YouTube lawyer to have white snow, to have no snow.
Right? Jeez, right? If you don't want that kind of lawyer, you know the kind that loves
listen,
loves
okay.
little
Ricada is the type of lawyer that you can he will fight extra hard for you because you involved him in your crimes. So if he can't get you innocent,
Damn.
then it's
Honestly,
down for him.
Ricada's the lawyer I would hire if I was 100% guilty.
Always like a Better Call Saul situation,
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's Ricada for me. If I want a lawyer when I'm innocent, and it's a difficult case, I will go with Emily D. Beaker. But if I, especially if like, I don't know, if I just want to go after, I don't know, someone for something stupid, absolutely I'll go after Rekieta, because it seems like he'll just really good at getting me out of trouble. But oh my god, the Rekieta stuff, it's just nuts.
I know.
And
Okay.
what's more nuts
Insane.
is I've been introduced to like these, like I've been following this person, Dick Masterson, for a while. I have no idea. I don't know why I started. I don't know what drama he was in when I
so
started
Dick
following
Masterson,
him.
the Dick Show.
But
I
he's
found him through
absolutely a
the Maddox
troll.
stuff. He is, and that's hilarious about him.
He's
No,
like, there's no way, because I was like, who is this guy? I was
He
like,
was on Fireball. He was on Fireball with Ethan Ralph when I think in Fireball episode 2. Right?
What? No, I don't think Dick
Thanks, Lamar.
Masterson was there. No,
Wasn't he?
no, I
pretty
don't.
sure-
I don't think so.
Then who was Ethan Ralph's teammate?
maybe it was
Pod awful.
Are the fireballs even still up anywhere?
I don't think
I don't
so.
think so.
That's
I don't
because
know.
like
Fireball.
No, yeah,
apparently,
because that would have been part of Salvo's original channel, which got taken down.
yeah.
Well-
I mean, Doc has one where he's like, where he's on,
Mar.
and
We're banning you. Lamar's banned.
This is not
We're on break.
disconnected. Okay, this is still connected.
Oh.
oh my god.
Lamar, this
in the
isn't
beat.
February anymore, Lamar, okay?
Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah, but it's June.
Holy
Yes.
shit!
Whoa!
What?
Hey!
I'm not saying it's not about love anymore, right?
I will have you know this is the month of June.
Oh my god.
Hey,
We do get Juneteenth, so
Yeah. You still gotta play nice, Brick. You still gotta play nice for
Oh my god.
True.
But like apparently I met so many people like on Fireball that I didn't know that I was on Fireball with Peepaw at all.
Were you?
How
yeah,
high
apparently
were
I
you?
was.
Well,
How high
which
were you?
one?
No, the only Fireball that I don't think I was on. I don't remember being on 2, but apparently I was on 2. But the only one I remember was the one with Repzilla, and I only remember me and Repzilla and Drew was sharing. And I only remember Drew was sharing because me and Drew took an edible at the beginning of Fireball.
You stole my spot.
Oh my god!
I stole your spot. Who was I?
Oh no!
yeah.
no,
Drew
Drew
is sharing.
Drew
Oh,
didn't
so-
steal your spot. You lost
You
your spot because
did.
you got hit by a hurricane.
No.
You
Okay.
stole
I was
my
gonna say,
spot.
Jessica, which one were you on then? Were how
I
many
don't
were
remember.
there?
Number 2
3.
was
I-
the one with
Was it 3?
doubles.
Okay.
No, it
Pretty
was 3.
sure.
That was the
I-
doubles. I was on that one.
Okay,
No,
I
there-
was on.
Okay.
I think I know I was on 3.
Okay.
No, I think they all had doubles because
I was
I
just-
remember Matt and Tommy
No.
C.
No,
No,
Nick
they
won the
started
first
doubles.
one and he was by himself.
Yeah.
The second and
started
third one were
doubles and
doubles.
two.
Oh, I
Yeah.
was on 2.
Yeah.
I got kicked out early because I was on the one with fucking Nick.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
I remember now. I was on 2. I remember the first one. I got kicked off on the first round. Nick got all of you motherfuckers to vote me out.
I feel like I'm being
remember.
targeted.
Huh?
I feel like I'm being targeted here.
Yeah, I don't know. I do remember Nick. I do remember now that other Fireball that I was on and Nick was on there and it was single.
Mhm.
And
I
but yeah.
remember Salvo asking me to come on Fireball when he was getting it set up. I was like, dude, I have work. I have work.
I missed almost all of that Fireball arc. I missed. I think
Well,
I
anyway,
missed. Yeah.
Great. There's a great ending to it, and that's where the big Jessica lore starts.
Yeah. So
I
anyway,
know,
back to the Rekieta thing. Okay, so like
Yeah.
if we were to put them in the cocaine competition, okay, who's gonna do more cocaine? Rekieta,
Probably Mike the Bike.
Keffels, or Mike
Oh.
the Bike?
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh God! Well,
Why
Keffels-
Mike the Bike?
Now, I don't know how much.
He knows
I
the
don't
guy,
know.
okay?
Rekieta had
know.
money.
Okay.
He had 25 grams of coke. I mean, that's a lot of fucking coke.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Keffels'
but
coke was
Keffels had
also laced with meth.
$100,000, and she had $100,000. She got that expensive good.
Well,
Okay,
well, not really.
so-
Hers was laced with meth. Her cocaine was laced with
Yeah,
meth.
but I can almost guarantee you, Rekieta's was sliced with fucking baby powder. I can almost get like that. Just like Rekieta's cocaine issue seems so trailer park trash to me, whereas like Keffels' cocaine issue seems a little bit more high class, like more like I'm in the fancy club with the cocaine, as opposed to I'm in the trailer park shooting guns off with the cocaine.
You actually bring up a good point, Pizzle, because do you think that that's mainly because of his behavior over the last couple months? Is that why you think so?
Yeah, like maybe it's just the way he looks, and I'm just that much
Well,
of
to
a
be fair, like
judgerson.
you can do a
Yeah.
before and after picture on Rekieta because at one point he looked like a human. You can't do
Right?
that
Yeah.
with Keffels.
Yeah. Right.
No, the
I think that's why.
There-
Because like
there is no
Keffels
before
during
picture.
her cocaine was
that's true.
Was just like kind of crazy. But Nick and his cocaine went from like blue collar nice guy to trailers park trash. That was just
I agree.
That was just some good old southern drug addicts.
Isn't he also an alcoholic though? Like, doesn't he also?
Oh
drink
yeah.
a lot?
Well, his whole stream was he would just get drunk all day. He would
Yeah,
just-
so alcohol will do it to you way faster than
Yeah,
coke.
he was constantly fucked up.
yeah.
He was constantly fucked up for like.
Oh yeah.
'cause He would get fucked up at night, and then he would go and like probably pass out for an hour, and then do coke. I heard he was doing
and
like
then he got
cocaine
that
at, like,
one.
7
And
or
then
8
he
in
had
the
that like
morning.
thruple going on. You know. It was...
Yep.
my
God, I can't even imagine.
He had a shitload of money. I mean, he had millions of dollars. He bought a Shelby Cobra Mustang. I think he crashed it. Like he.
I mean, I think he
yeah,
still has money, right? I don't think it went all down the drain.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I don't think it's all down the drain, but it's gonna be.
It's gone now with lawyers.
He's probably. Well, he's actually self-representing.
representing
himself.
himself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's a lawyer.
He is a lawyer.
I know
yeah.
he's a lawyer, but even if I was a lawyer and I was in this shit deep, I don't know if I'd represent
Nietzsche.
myself at the time.
Nietzsche. Hold on, Nietzsche. He's not only representing himself, he's representing his wife in April.
Look, he's going to jail. Either like there's no like I would be surprised if he's not going to jail for like he might be able to get April and his wife out, but one of them like that much cocaine and the whole like the child endangerment, like all that stuff, like somebody's
I
going to
heard-
jail for at least like 5 years.
I don't know
So
if it was real or not, but apparently he's got a new lawyer that's like, or not lawyer, a new judge that's like really strict or something.
Well, wasn't
Yeah,
the original lawyer that he was gonna have was already a lawyer that he had like personal dealings with, right? Like the lawyer he didn't like.
he like talked shit about them or something. Yeah.
the way I look at it, you're going to jail anyway. You're a lawyer. You're gonna spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a lawyer just to go to jail anyway. So I mean, if he represents himself, saves the money, and goes to
Yeah,
jail,
you're right. You're
like
right.
save the money. You're going to jail regardless. I mean, how bad can it really be versus paying some guy like because there's 3 parties, right? There's him, there's his wife, and his mistress, whatever that April Imholt person
Complicated
is.
situation.
Like
You're
yeah,
fucked
that,
anyway. Why waste your money? I get what
Exactly.
you're
Yeah, that's
saying
true.
there.
That's a good
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
That way, when he gets out, he has a little bit of money. If they're relatively smart about it, they could not spend all the money on cocaine and put the money in like a a fund or something like
let's not
that.
get crazy here. Let's not get crazy.
Right. I don't know why they don't just get it like do Vyvanse.
It's crazy. that It's the
prescribed.
it's the
cocaine.
Imholtz because everybody knows Bex, right? Bex was friends with one of the persons who produced the Imholt, that Steel Toe podcast and stuff. So like it was so weird that it was that fucking group. It was such a weird group of fucking online characters. And that the Imholt people are weird though because like that one guy who came out. I don't know. What do you think about the other guy? The April's husband, dude.
Oh, the guy
was
who
like-
found out live on air that he or she got arrested.
Yeah, but he was like, oh well, what they were doing is fucked up. It's like, bro, you didn't do like it. That whole situation was so bad, dude.
Well,
There
from
was
what I
fucking-
understand, it was like he was partying with them, but then like they all wanted to be freaky, and he wasn't down to be too freaky. You get what I mean?
What are you talking about? He was fucking Nick Rekieta's wife. Nick Rekieta was fucking his wife. Like,
Yeah, they were doing the swingers thing.
Yeah, they were all
didn't Nick and his wife go to like a swingers party in Jamaica? Or
that's I've heard that on Kiwi Farms. But the whole thing was like they all have fucking kids. Like the Emma Halts had 3 kids, or at least the dude from the Emma Halts had 3 kids. Rekieta has 5 kids.
Yeah, 4 of them were at home during the bust, weren't they?
Yeah, and I mean, like, they were just like, how do you find time for that? You're just fucking in your room, locked up, doing coke while your kids are just running around the house. Fuck it, like that's
That's usually how that goes.
Yeah, that's not that uncommon,
weird.
Rick. I work in this industry. It's quite common.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
In the coke industry?
No, I work as a counselor. I work as a family counselor.
In the cocaine and swing industry.
She works in the cocaine industry.
Jessica, you can't say that shit. I'll get fired.
No, Nietzsche actually.
You know what I wish? though? I would make so much more money, bro. If I
Hey,
worked in that
Nishi, all I'm gonna
industry.
say is sharing is caring. Okay.
Right? No, if she was in the cocaine industry, we would have a still connected house.
Right?
And it'd be in Vancouver because Vancouver's fucking expensive to live in.
Yo, can you imagine Toxic on cocaine? He just like make 20 more
I can't.
podcasts.
Yes.
Him on
God,
shrooms
no,
was bad
no.
enough. I don't want to see him on coke, bro.
Look at us, you're streaming, look at us, you're streaming tonight, we're about tonight,
Yeah.
look at us, look at us, look at us.
I can so see that happening. Oh my god.
Everyone's got to step up. We're doing daily podcasts.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
ready,
Right?
Hourly at that
Give me
point.
something to edit, let's go.
2 a day.
Two a day, yeah.
Good
It's
day.
gonna be like the No
PM.
Jumpers podcast where it's just like a whole bunch of
God.
random shows at that point.
Guys, I figured out
Oh.
how to pre-edit it, so I edited this thing. You just gotta talk, and it'll clip it into this. I already edited. Just gotta you have
yeah.
5
Wait.
clips.
Toxic will be like,
I
look,
figured
I just need you to talk for like 5 seconds. Okay, I already generated like an AI version of you that has all your opinions. Okay, it's gonna be making all the episodes
Yeah.
for you.
Right? Yeah. Just go ham.
Right? Might
Be
as
like
well.
5 daily uploads from all podcasts.
Yeah, might as well. Shoot.
Like
okay.
the No
Is
Name
this
podcast just
Toxic on
goes through.
cocaine?
This is Toxic on cocaine. Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, this is toxic on shrooms. That does not sound like shrooms.
Oh my god. Huh, all right, but I just wanted to come in and say hi. Hi, Lamar, by the way. Hi. Hi. But now I gotta feed the cats because now they're like crawling all over the computer desk. So
I have the Lacy Lou with me.
I had the Pluto with me.
I don't know what I have. I have the Amazon.
You got the Amazon. True. You
I have
do.
the Amazon mic
How many do you,
for PC.
you have?
Oh,
5 or
We're talking
6?
we're talking about pets. We're talking
Oh,
about pets.
oh.
Yes.
I thought you were talking about mics.
Oh my
How do
god,
they move their
Pizzle.
microphones?
Jesus. No.
Oh, if we're
I
talking-
have the
Oh.
Sennheiser.
Yeah, well, if
We're talking about
microphones.
animals. You brought up
Well,
cats.
hang on. You activated my tism. We're talking about microphones now. Okay, so I have the Rode Reporter microphone. It's a
You
great
enacted the
microphone.
tism, Pizzle. Good
Yeah.
job.
I have the Wavelength 2, Wavelength 3.
I have the
Wavelength 2.
Razer Siren version 2.
I have the Fine or whatever the hell it's called. I don't know. I've had it for a while.
My
It's way
God.
HyperX, let's go.
Where's my HyperX over
Well,
there, too?
Pizzle, speaking of your cats, how many? You have 5 or 6?
I have
Or
7.
was it 4?
He's 7.
She got
Yeah.
me beat.
So,
Holy
so the
shit.
that happened is, so we started with Garfunkel. Like Garfunkel I'm Garfunkel's stepmom because that's Garfunkel was with Scott about a year
Ah.
prior to me and Scott getting together,
Mhm.
and
So
so
you're the
I
spare
adopted.
human.
Yeah, I'm this. Well, not anymore. I mean, this is the point of contention. I think that Scott's become Garfunkel's spare because when we sleep, he's cuddled with me. It's always me.
Okay.
But so we started with Garfunkel, and then when we moved in with my dad for a little bit, and then when my dad went out to California to visit our family here. That's when me and Scott went and we adopted Marvin. Because I knew
Marvin?
that. Yeah, that's his, well. So like Garfunkel's name, we call him Baby Cat, and Marvin's his name, his birth certificate name, but we call him Duder.
Duder. Oh.
And then
Duder. I
we
love it.
had Baby Cat and Duder, and they came with us, and they did the cross country trip with us. They did so well. But then so we here in
Jealous.
California. No, they actually did really well.
No, and I'm actually jealous.
Yeah.
Mine, horror story.
Yeah, yours about died, didn't she?
No, he
When
didn't
you-
almost die. No, he. I'm glad that I picked the right airport, the airport that I did, or else he would have grounded the
Oh.
flight.
Oh no, so we drove.
That's
We
right.
drove, yeah, we
Oh, that's
drove
right.
cross country with ours. So and I in my Kia, and we had a trailer. But yeah, no, we
Wow.
drove cross country with Duder and Baby Cat, and then so here in California, and then we get into our own apartment. And my sister says, "Hey, there's a pregnant cat downstairs. Can I, if I'm able to get her, can you keep her in your house so she has babies?" And I said, "Sure." Scott didn't know I had already said yes. But so my mom or Lindsay brings Marge, and that's what we ended up naming her, is Marge. But we don't call her Marge, we call her Mama. But she came in, and 3 days later she had Brock, Misty, and Ash. And we were supposed
Amazing.
to only be able to pick one of the kittens. We were gonna keep Mama because I was like, no one's gonna adopt her, so let's just keep her. And one of her babies. And I didn't like anybody that wanted them. I didn't like any of them. I was like, no. Like the nicest people, I'm sure. And I'm sure they take care of their cat and their animals their way that is really nice for them. But it wasn't the way I think that cats and animals should be treated. So I just didn't like any. I didn't know because none of them gave their cats wet food. And I was like, are you kidding me?
Mhm.
That is so no, they need wet food because that's where they get their moisture from, not from dry cat food. You have to feed them wet. So all of them, everyone, like all of them said no to wet food. And I was like, okay, well, yeah, no. And so we ended up keeping the 3 cats. So then that brought us from 2 cats to 6 cats.
oh.
Okay. Yeah. So in one fell swoop, 2 to 6.
Wow.
Then my mom had gotten another, one of our old family cats, Prince, passed away. So she got another kitten. But she works nights. So we would watch the kitten at night, and the kitten just basically stayed at our house. And by
I
day 3,
see.
I was like, yeah,
Mhm.
we're keeping it. And that was Charlie. And so and
Aw.
Scott didn't want Charlie at first because he's like, no, you're going to steal. No, that's your mom's cat. You're going to steal her cat. I was like, no. I was like, first of all, Charlie has another brother waiting for adoption. My mom can take that one. And so my mom did, and she adopted the gray Charlie's brother, and Charlie's brother's name is Poncho. We tried to introduce him because my mom lives down the hall. So we tried to introduce him one time, and Charlie was like, no, I don't even get away from it. Kind of thing.
Wasn't that
Really?
how
Yeah.
Squatch? Wasn't that how it was with Benny and your sister-in-law's cat?
Which? What happened?
Oh,
Benny and your sister-in-law's cat. I guess they were related. You tried to
No,
they weren't
just
related,
looked
but
the
they-
same.
but when Squatchin tried to introduce them, Benny didn't like him.
Oh,
Didn't like
Benny
him.
hates all other cats. He's
Yeah,
incredibly
no.
antisocial.
Yeah, Baby Cat hates all cats at first. Every single one of them. Like Duder, it took Baby Cat it feels like months, but it was probably like just before baby cat was over it. But when he's mad, like hissing, don't touch me. I'm gonna claw you if you touch me. I'm so mad at you bringing this fucking thing in this house. How dare you? Like I don't want to look at it. I don't want to smell it. I don't want to look at you. I don't want to be near you. Like he gets pissed. Okay. Duder probably took him 2 weeks. Marge, he didn't really know Marge until after she had the kittens, and after the kittens were a little larger. Then we let them each other, because I knew that after while she was pregnant, while she had when the kittens were small, that she was protective, and I knew that Duder is okay with cats as long as they don't yell at him. Like if they're peaceful to him, he's peaceful to them. But what happened was Marge, the kittens were already eating dry cat food when I introduced Marge and Duder, and she had hissed at him. That was it. And for the longest time, Marge was pissed off at baby cat and Duder, and Scott was like, I don't know if they're ever going to get along. And I was like, just wait for her to go back in heat. And because my cats aren't all the boy cats are neutered, but I knew that when she went in heat, she'd be more like lovey towards them instead of I don't like you, get away from my babies kind of thing. And that's exactly what happened. She went into heat, and all of a sudden everyone loves each other. And it was
really
yeah. Oh yeah, because she, like I said, like with baby cat, he had already seen her a lot, and so she was approaching him like and in a submissive way. So he immediately was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, you're cool." And with Duder, and so like that's like same thing happened with my dogs, our old dogs. We had Pickles and Misha, and Pickles and Misha hated each other. And then Misha went into heat, and Pickles wasn't neutered, and Pickles all of a sudden loved Misha. Misha was not having it with him, like get away from me kind of thing. And then after a little bit, they just became best friends. But I told him, I was like, just wait for her to go into heat, and then everyone will be fine. And that's literally what happened. She went into heat, everyone was fine, and then even with the kittens, baby cat was like, okay, yeah, actually, you guys are kind of cool. I like you. But Charlie, I think it took baby cat. Charlie took a while for baby cat because Charlie immediately like imprinted on Scott, and baby cat gets very jealous of any cat getting more attention.
Yep.
So I think it took baby cat like a good month and a half before he was okay with Charlie. And Charlie was just like wanting to play, but now all they do is like all the cats play with everyone. The only cat that doesn't really play often is Duder, but that's because Duder's got that they call it twitchy tail syndrome, but it's when like their nerves, like the way the vet explained it, it's kind of like your hand's always asleep, but it's like down their back towards the base of their tail. So it's like, and they said that it's constantly like that. And so he sometimes, you got to keep him super dumb calm. Or else he'll attack him. And so, but that's the only but other than that, but he still plays. He plays with Charlie, and he just doesn't like Ash or Brock. And that's because Ash and Brock, after they got neutered, that's when they decided they wanted to try to be alpha. And so like they'll try to when it's time for food, when it's time to eat, Ash and Brock will try to herd the other cats out of the kitchen so that they can get their food first. And Duder hates it and hates them for it. Absolutely hates them for it. So but it's nuts. But those are the cats. Anyways, I just went on a tangent and I gotta go feed them. You guys have a good rest of your stream.
Right? Thank you, Pizzle.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Jessica.
Now that
Well, that
all
was
of the
fun.
cats are dead.
Oh my god.
Damn, Jesus.
Wow.
Well, you get a cat lady going on about cats, and then they just start going on and on and on and on. Anyway, how are you guys? It's been a while since I heard from you.
We're fine.
How's everything on the toxic pit love front? Yeah, other than getting claimed
drinking-
by Eminem.
I'm drinking a
Right?
Sprite right now. It's pretty tasty.
Oh yeah, some
Nice.
some
Nice.
Sprite. I honestly I could go for a pop right now, but we don't have any
A what?
pop.
Pop
Can we ban this guy?
What is a pop?
soda.
Okay, can you calm
no,
down? I'm so
stop.
tired of
Fizzy
being
beverage.
attacked all the time.
It's a soda.
All the
Why? Calling it
time.
pop?
Okay, the
It's a
full
soda.
name
What?
the full name is Soda Pop. Okay, but both
Yeah, it's a
names are
soda.
valid.
So
Soft
soda.
drink.
Yeah,
Soda.
exactly. Both names are valid. What's
Nope.
what?
Soda.
Thank
Why
you,
is it
K-Hug.
soft?
I've
Why-
heard
Why
it.
is it
I've,
soft squatching?
Because I get in trouble for putting liquor in my fucking soda. It's fucking bullshit.
Because it's
There
not
are nights where I'm
alcoholic?
like, I would rather, I'd
both.
like to just go up to the bar and be like, give me your strongest tequila shot.
Rue.
Give me
I don't
some
blame you.
Patron.
Patron.
Look, they got
Well-
really nice liquor in there. So I was like, just. I won't tell
No,
if you
I
won't
would-
tell.
No, I've heard both. I've heard both soda and pop. But I have family in the South and like all over the place, so I've heard both.
I think
It just depends on where
Saskatchewan
you
calls
go.
there's like something different. I mean, Saskatchewan calls their shit different all the time.
I've heard that some areas just call all pop Coke.
Yeah.
I've heard that too. Yeah, I've
my
heard
dad
that too.
does that. I hate it.
Yeah, Georgia people do.
Yeah.
I was just like, hey, can I get a Coke? Oh, you mean like a Coke? No, I mean a Fanta.
Well, what I've heard, and now they'll probably look at. Well, I don't know if this has happened or not, but you'll probably get looked sideways if you get asked for a soft drink. They'll probably chuckle a little bit if that happens. But no, I've heard soda and pop. I've heard both, or I've heard Coke. Like they call most sodas just Coke, or yeah, I've heard them all
Ooh, Here's
practically.
a fun question. What do you guys call freezies?
You mean slushies?
Free-
Well,
Yeah,
if I knew what you were talking about, I
Yeah,
could
what's
answer.
a
Oh my God.
What's a freezy?
Ice pops.
Ice
Oh,
pop.
An icicle?
popsicles.
An ice
popsicles?
pop?
Popsicle?
An ice-
What?
Yeah, there's a
I
popsicle.
am going
It's not
to
a
get a
popsicle.
picture.
Depends
I'm
what it
gonna
Not a
is.
just-
popsicle. Sorry,
I'm just-
Oh,
Okay.
I'm just gonna get a
Popsicle-
freaking picture.
A
Okay,
popsicle's on a
It's in
stick.
it's in
Yeah.
chat. It's in
Okay.
the live chat. Okay, guys, that's what I'm talking about. What do you call those? We call those
literally
freezies.
says freezies on it, bro.
I know.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Yes.
I think it's just like passively we just call them popsicles.
yeah,
Some people call them popsicles.
By the way, blue raspberry
apparently.
best flavor. Okay.
True.
yeah.
Yeah.
We just call these like
Nah,
popsicles. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
call
God.
them
like
Red,
the
white,
white
blue
one.
ones are the best. Red, white,
The
and blue.
white
All the
ones
rest
are the best?
trash.
They're,
I agree. The
cream
top three.
sodas. They're cream sodas. The white ones. They're usually cream soda.
Ooh. Yep.
Ooh.
I'm a sucker for some cream soda.
Nah, root beer.
Okay. Now I want drinks.
I love root beer.
Does anyone like orange at all ever?
I love
Orange
orange.
Yeah.
Orange is decent.
Orange
Yeah.
is
It's
like
just, it's just
Orange
got
is
it.
awesome.
orange is like a solid pick if you don't have like your favorite flavor. Okay.
Mhm.
Mine
The
would
red
be,
one's good.
It sometimes is like the best when you're high and it just hits that spot and you're like,
You know
yes.
what?
Ooh.
You know
Oh,
what?
yeah, that's
I
true.
bet you, because the only time I really want something like orange flavored is when it's high.
Oh my god.
Well, doesn't orange like enhance your high?
I thought
Oh.
it
Mango.
takes
That's
it
true.
away.
That's what I
Mango.
know.
Thank you. It's mango. It's mango. Thank you. I knew it was a fruit. I thought it was
I'm
orange.
gonna
for
now
some
buy
reason.
just a bunch of mango shit and just be like,
Orange is the best when it's the
Orange.
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 I like
What?
it. I like it from Missouri.
You know
I
what?
like it from,
Pineapple helps you
from
out
Missouri with
with.
that talk.
Okay, tipster.
Anyway,
Listen.
Hey, I just want to bring up that Horror and
I'm just
Hellfire was the
saying
one who
that does
brought
not
that up.
work.
On a
know,
tipster
I know.
stream.
Right.
I know, but I'm just telling you from personal experience, it does not work.
You gotta eat a lot of it for it to have
Damn.
any
I know.
effect.
K-Hug. Damn.
What?
I was
What?
not expecting that take
What?
from you. at all
What?
whatsoever.
What?
Not at all.
No, I think it's a different food that helps. Not
Niche,
pineapple,
Nishi's
but
just like, hey, Huck's supposed to be like a
pineapple
good Christian
adjacent.
girl, you know? Good Christian woman, you know?
Mom,
Definitely
I
not
see
asparagus.
K-Hug like on the res, okay? I would see K-Hug as like an auntie, which doesn't mean you're old. It means like you're an older person that I look up to and
Mhm.
respect like an auntie.
Fair
And I don't
enough.
want to hear about Mr. Huck's pineapple jizz.
saying. I'm just saying, from personal experience and saying facts that does not work. Just
There
saying.
is a berry that apparently, or it's not a berry, it's some kind of oh shit, I
Here
don't
are
know
the
what
fruit
it's
that
called.
make everything sweet.
I'm going.
No, yes, Frick,
But
what's it
also,
called?
Nietzsche,
It's like a super berry or something like that. It's,
Yeah.
you eat it and it makes everything sweet. Why? What are you gonna use it for, Nietzsche?
What am I getting? Well, obviously we're on that topic, so it would be for oral sex for both parties, right?
Mhm.
Right? No.
Why
Okay.
you invested in this,
Alright.
Brick? Why you invest?
yeah, I was gonna say,
She's
Brick, what are
taking
you
notes.
doing?
Just wondering why you need to eat a berry that makes everything taste like That's usually you eat that to make your
Because
vegetables
jizz
taste better.
tastes gross. It has a weird texture.
Reese wants
That's
us to
why.
acknowledge the
What is
chat.
stream?
I got some pretty
Okay.
gross tasting coffee I would like to get
We're
rid
sorry,
of.
Reese.
so.
You right. What do you say?
I don't
I
think
bought
berries to
myself-
do anything about the texture, though. Unfortunately.
I bought myself vodka for whenever someone wants a drunk, chaotic drag queen on stream one night. Just saying.
I didn't read that
Lord.
as or I didn't read that chat until just now, so I thought Nerdy was saying that just of his own volition.
Wait, can we get drag queen Nerdy John, please?
I would like
There,
that to be
there
Nerdy
is not
John.
enough liquor
Oh,
on this
yeah.
earth to make me do that.
There are two
Oh.
artists in this call.
Oh,
Just saying.
oh.
You can't force me to do anything.
We can
We
convince.
don't
Oh,
have to.
we don't have to. Do you think he would, like what kind of drag queen would he be? Would he be a slutty drag queen or a classy? drag
Probably.
queen? Ooh.
John's such a
Yo, Riz is
whore.
calling you guys rookies. He said y'all suck. It's not that bad.
You're talking to the girl that threw up on a guy at least twice. So yeah, I'm
Oh, jeez.
aware. I'm aware of my rookie
God.
status.
Damn.
Wow. What?
Twice at the same time? God damn.
Not at the same time. Two separate occasions.
Damn it.
Was it the
I
same
gave
guy
up. I'm like,
twice?
I give up.
What about, would you do it for me, John? Reese? I don't know. There are
Not a
lines a
yes
man
or a
has.
no.
There are lines a man has to have.
It's not a yes. It's not a no. It's a maybe.
He just needs a few little white lines.
Oh,
Then we're good.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This stream
I don't-
has
I-
to be the most explicit stream. What topic haven't
True.
we covered yet?
Oh, I know.
Murder.
This is the chill
happy,
stream, no
Happy Killdozer
topics.
Day, everybody. Happy
Oh my-
Killdozer
Happy
Day.
Killdozer.
To be fair,
Thank you.
everybody's probably watching the Wall Smashers or anything else. No one knows.
Yeah,
that
I
this is
have
existing.
no idea. I
Well,
have
they
no
soon-
idea.
Let
well,
them
they
miss
soon
out.
will.
Okay, we got
Yeah.
this. Okay, 17 viewers. is
I'll be
actually
back.
really
I'm
good.
gonna go say a bunch of
Yeah.
slurs on Wall Smashers and get them taken
There.
down. I'll be right
They
back.
have
Let's go.
28.
Yo.
They only have 10 more than a well,
No,
12.
they're
Ten?
going over some stupid
Math?
drama that happened with another dude. I have no idea what that even
No.
I have no
No,
idea
like,
what has
no.
been happening on
Listen,
like
okay,
that side.
Listen,
I don't either.
this is like the pilot episode, okay? We're just all chilling, we're seeing what works, all right? And then we'll see
Speaking
I
what
of
we
wanna
do.
make this a
pilot
thing.
Dukes
episode,
of Luhansk.
I gotta talk
Yeah,
to you
this
guys after
definitely
the
needs to be a
stream.
thing.
Oh my god.
All right.
Why?
What are we gonna call this? A tea party?
No, spill the tea or tea spillers or.
Why
tea,
can't we just
I don't
call
know.
it the Still Connected live stream?
That's
Yeah.
too simple. No one's gonna click on that.
Just Still Connected live.
You gotta
No.
have a click.
Name it Cabal meeting.
There you go.
Yeah,
There
right,
we go.
yeah.
There you go.
Well, then Xylee's
We'll
gonna
come up
come
with
for us with a copyright. She could be like, "Nah."
Let her
I'll
come.
name it.
She won't. She'll love it.
As long as we
Oh,
have
she might
Matt
wanna-
Pitt involved, we good.
Whoever the,
Yeah, we need that.
Oh, that was
Wow.
bad. That was my
Yeah.
outside voice. That was my outside voice.
That
Good thing
was
he doesn't
not
watch
in your
the
head, man.
stream. I'm sorry, Nat. That was an impulse. I doubt he's watching, but that was out of like habit, force of habit. I'm
He's
sorry.
always watching.
Wait, what did you guys
that's-
do? I just said we need Matt Pitt in the Cabal meeting.
we're
Marty said
gonna,
something
we're gonna
about
call it the
that.
exposed cast, and whoever we're talking about is gonna have the word exposed after it.
Oh my
Can I
god.
introduce a completely different topic so we can
I guess.
a
I
bit of a
guess.
hot take? Going back to murder, I don't think Casey Anthony did it.
Who?
Does anyone else agree?
What?
Casey Anthony is like one of the most famous.
Casey
The Florida
Anthony.
I know
chick?
what- I know what she's talking about.
The Florida
Casey
chick? I
Really?
think she did it. I think she did it.
I don't think she did it. I don't think she did
I
it.
think her
What
I
dad
is-
think
did.
Courtney Love did.
I think her dad did.
I think
agree-
she did it.
yeah.
What is she
I think
accused of?
I think her dad killed
Oh,
her.
Who?
so nerdy.
Yeah.
The one that Nietzsche is referring to. Her name is Casey Anthony. When was this? Back in 2012.
Let me
Something-
double check, but I think you might be right.
Oh, is she the one
You're
that
in
chopped off
ballpark.
the guy's dick?
Yeah.
No.
No, that's
Okay.
Bobbitt.
That's Lorena Bobbitt. That's Lorena
Oh, okay,
Bobbitt.
there we go.
Is that
no,
why Bobbitt
okay.
became a toy?
Oh my god. God damn it.
I wrote toy in the fucking. Okay. 2011. 2011.
Okay,
Okay, so
okay.
you were right on track.
Okay, so back in 2011, this woman, Casey Anthony, was on trial for murdering her daughter. Her daughter was like 2 or 3 at the time. Kaylee was the daughter's name. And there was a whole thing about it, like it was nationwide, like did she do it, did she not? Well, she was very much like a party girl, like before she got pregnant, and all of this other stuff came out about the parents and about her. You have to, if you ever want to do a deep dive on it, go watch it all. There's so many details to it, but that's what Nietzsche was referring to. I personally have not seen that in so long, so I would have to like rewatch it to get a better idea. So I can't say what my opinion would be one way or the other.
So recently they did. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was
You
gonna
go
say
first.
for the Americans on the cock, there's a pretty good documentary about her, like 4 episodes
Yeah.
long.
Well, but that's the new one that came out. So like all of this stuff obviously happened like 10, 12 years ago, right? 13
Mhm.
years ago. A new
Yeah.
documentary came out with Casey Anthony where she goes in depth about like how she didn't do it. How
Yeah,
like
I
all
remember-
this stuff
I remember
about
hearing
her
about that.
dad. Yeah, so that's why it's all like kicked back up again and why like I even bring it up. And then now most recently her parents came out and did a series with A&E where they did lie detector tests and all this crazy stuff to prove that like they had nothing to do with it. So it just like continues on like
Jeez, it's like John Benet
10 years
Ramsey all
plus
over
years
again.
later.
Just
Yeah.
just let poor Kaylee like rest.
It's seriously
Yeah.
like John
Poor
Benet
girl.
Ramsey all over again. It's insane. That's crazy. Yeah,
And
that
then she
that
wrote a
case
book called
got-
"If I Did It." No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Thanks.
Do you even know what I'm referring to
I know
I
what
made
you're
when I
him
say
watch
John
the
Benet
new thing.
Ramsey? Well, not Casey Anthony. When I say John Benet Ramsey, do you even know what I'm
Oh.
referring to?
I
Is
do.
that Gordon Ramsay's son? Did he eat him?
No.
We love you, Toxic.
No, that's also another, sadly, from the early 90s of a death of a child, too. That got way blown up. And she was a beauty pageant little girl. She was like 6, I think, at the time of her murder. And it was around Christmas when that happened. And her parents got accused of it. Her brother, like everybody, like, yeah, it was a whole
The whole
thing.
family basically because they
The whole
found her in
family,
the
yeah.
basement because they were like
Yep. They found her
It
in
was
the
a whole thing.
basement. There's whole details with it. Like the mother, I believe, is now passed away, and the father just recently passed away too. The brother, I think, is the only one that's alive, and out of that family. And I have no idea where he is, honestly. I think
Didn't
there
they
was something
end
that.
up- Sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, didn't some guy like years later just end up coming out going like it was me and then submitted DNA and they're like, oh yeah, shit, it was you. Like, not the brother, but
Maybe. I do remember hearing something about that, but I don't know that for certain. Because again, that's something came up with like the brother, not that long ago, and I don't remember what happened with that, to be honest with you. But I do remember hearing something about that. Yeah, I just honestly don't know what happened.
I don't
can't-
remember either, so that's why. Oh, we have Reese in waiting.
Hi, Reese. Bring him in, please. Here, can I do it?
Can I? Oh, I can.
There you go. Yay!
Jesus,
Hello, Reese.
sorcery.
Hello,
Sorcery.
everybody.
Hello.
Is my volume okay and stuff?
You
Nope.
sound
You
fine.
sound very British. But you are British, so this,
Was
this
that an
checks.
insult?
Then why not, to be honest?
No,
It's
you
not
sound
an
great.
insult.
I thought I'd
Bridgerton
jump
is
in
huge
'cause I
right
have,
now. It is not an insult.
Wait, what?
Bridgerton is huge. It is not an insult.
Richardson?
Bridgerton.
It's a
Netflix
TV
show?
show.
Oh my
Bridgerton, yeah.
It's another
Oh my
show
God,
about
yeah,
rich
yeah.
British nobles, you know.
Yeah, that's why I don't give a shit about it.
God damn.
But the
Fair.
Americans, the
I'm so
Canadians, like,
sorry.
oh my god, it's high society.
Yeah, and then there's him like, nah, it's actually like you need to watch British shows like The In-Betweeners to show you what it's really like over here.
I've heard of that show, and I've been told to watch that.
Thoughts
Do
on
it.
Mrs. Brown's
is-
Boys?
Slate, cunt, drag queen, classic. Of course, I love it.
Oh, I
there you
love
go.
it too. It's so good. Fucking hilarious.
It's one of those things that like drag was never on TV when I was a kid, and there was my grandparents literally watching it in front of me. It's like no wonder I ended up like this.
Yeah. Dame Edna. You remember Dame Edna?
Oh yes.
I
Oh
miss
yes.
her.
So do I. With
There
all
was
my heart.
what's her name from the
Remember
John
her?
Waters movies?
Divine.
Divine, yes, Divine.
Yeah. Yeah, Pink Flamingos, classic. Eat shit, condone cannibalism. Whatever she fucking says.
Yes.
But what if I
Yeah,
want to do
she's-
cannibalism? Did I say that right?
You
Yes.
wanna
Oh no,
do
Divine says
cannibalism?
condone cannibalism and go for it. Go for it. Don't condone. Wait, no. No, wait.
Condoning
Wait.
condoning
Okay.
something is
What
supporting
is
something.
conversation?
That's
What
why
did
when
she
someone
say?
says that's why when something bad happens, someone says,
I
"I do
don't
not
know.
condone this."
I
So
disavow.
when you say you condone something, that means you support it.
Yes.
Like the thing is,
Yes.
I knew this, but yeah, I still said it anyway because I'm fucking stupid.
Are you high?
There is,
Okay.
yes, I am.
I would
So then you're not
vote,
stupid, you're just impaired, which is more than fine.
I have been smoking for at least 12 hours today, so I am on another.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
whoa!
Respect.
Wow. well,
Yeah.
well, on
How much do
Sunday,
you smoke like an hour if you've been smoking for 12 hours though?
I mean, I can smoke around 2 grams a day.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not too
It's
bad.
not the worst. No, I kind
Definitely
of
not.
make them last.
No.
Like I've always kind of it sounds bad, but like I've always got one in my hand, but I make it last hours.
There you go. That's fine.
oh,
That's
gotcha.
fine.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's better than smoking cigarettes too. Like I always justify my weed smoking by being like, well, at least I'm not smoking a cigarette right now.
You're gonna hate me so much.
I
I smoke
haven't
it with
smoked
tobacco.
No, I mean that's
I
fine.
haven't.
That's fine.
yeah. That's yeah. To each their own. But I haven't smoked a cigarette in 3 years, and I smoked for
Right.
I smoked for 17 years.
I
Oh,
never
Jesus.
smoked a
Holy
cigarette.
crap.
But I
Yeah,
have,
I can kind of
but
tell
I've
that
had
I
a
have
hookah
my
before.
voice.
Mm.
What?
A hookah.
Oh,
Well,
right, yes.
Well, technically, okay. I should
Those are
correct
fun.
this. I quit cigarettes. I vape now. That's what I do. But I still smoke technically, I guess. But I just don't smoke cigarettes.
Smoking adjacent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how what?
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god.
I knew that was from
Oh
you.
my
What?
God.
What?
What's the matter?
Who did
I'm
it?
such a fucking nerd.
What'd you do?
What?
Look,
What?
the live chat, the text chat for the Discord.
You are definitely a nerd, but that's okay.
Ooh.
We love you.
Look at the white one. The white one's so
Ooh.
pretty.
Okay, but what does the back look
Ooh.
like? What does the back look like?
I
Hold on, let me
don't
pull it up.
know.
Okay, this is my problem.
I'm
when it
not
comes
looking
to
at the
Xbox
back when I play.
controllers. Yes.
Oh,
but-
yeah,
Okay,
true.
Toxic
Fair.
says this too, right? I can't even remember how much on my Xbox controller because at the back was also blue. I hate it when I flip it over and it's like it's a different color. I know I'm weird. I'm weird as
Okay.
hell, but I just want the back to look
You just want
Oh.
a controller that's all the same color. Yeah, I get it.
No, I get it.
Ooh.
I understand. No, I get that. I would too.
Like,
yeah.
it's gorgeous though, by the way.
Yeah, that's very pretty. I like that too. I like that a lot. We have the
Toxic, do you
well,
remember the Duke controllers?
Yeah, I want one.
Which one is it? What's it called?
The big one.
Yeah, they're like the big one from
gotcha.
the original. They're called the Duke.
Okay. I thought that's what you were talking about, but I wasn't sure. I never heard that term before. Remember,
thought it
I'm
was
old,
gonna be a-
according to nerdy.
I got myself a pair of new Joy-Con Switch controllers, and they've got this really cute, like, I was going to say LGBT lighting. I mean, that's basically what it is, isn't it? RGB lighting, whatever it is, the fucking side of the Joy-Cons. I thought it was going to be so cute and so pretty, but it's just giving me a seizure every fucking time I use them.
Oh no! Because you have the
Bright rainbow
Pokemon one,
light.
right?
Yeah.
You have a
Yeah, I
Pokemon one,
Pokemon
right?
Switch, yeah.
Yeah.
The Eevee Pikachu one.
That's
Nice.
right. I remember because it wasn't
I didn't
that
like
long ago
the-
that you showed that off.
No, I didn't like the yellow and brown controllers. I wanted different ones, but no.
I have
seizures instead.
I have Zelda ones that we got that have the Hyrule
Oh.
symbol on them.
Yes.
Shocker there that I have Zelda ones. Does that surprise anybody that knows me well?
I
enough? No.
wanted I wanted the Joy-Cons that they released with the Skyward Sword remake. Like the blue.
Yes, that's what I
lightning.
have. That's what I have.
I wanted
Mhm.
those so bad, but I couldn't get.
Oh, yeah, those
get
are
them.
cool.
I wanted the Animal Crossing
Yep.
Switch.
You know it.
Ooh, that would be cool. That'd be fun.
They had some Halloween ones a couple years ago. There was one that was like purple, and there was one that was orange that looked really cool together.
Wait, what? Really?
Ooh, that
Yeah.
would be neat.
I'm genuinely
would be
upset
really
I didn't
cool.
get one of those.
Well, we have we have that one, and then the Switch itself is just the plain Switch, but the Joy Cons is what the special ones are, the Skyward Sword ones that we have. But
It almost
uh,
makes up for the Joy-Con drift.
Almost. Not quite, though.
almost,
That's why I had to get new fucking Joy-Cons.
yeah,
That
almost,
is
not
the
quite, but
reason.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
can play fucking
yeah.
Fortnite no more.
Oh, really?
No.
Was it
It
that
was
bad?
Oh well,
It was
Oh
like
man.
I couldn't go on anything.
well, I'm
That
using my
sucks.
Pro controller for like PC games at the moment.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, if it works.
Oh yeah, it's great.
I have,
dude, the Pro controller is amazing. It's my favorite. I think honestly,
was
it's probably my favorite
considering
controller.
it.
Oh, what controller was it that I got Mr. Hawk for Christmas?
Was it the PS5
cannot-
controller?
No, it was a Scuff controller. I got him one of those for Christmas, and that plays
Nice.
with that. Yeah, that plays with on PC or anywhere pretty much.
That's cool.
But but it's his quote unquote. But what he doesn't know is that it's also mine too. So
Oh,
yeah.
you just revealed it, so now
Mhm.
now it's not yours.
both of ours. I guess technically,
What is
But
his
yeah.
is yours, and what is yours is his.
pretty much.
Nothing is owned by just one person.
Nope.
Unless you count the state as a person.
Ugh.
Unless
Well,
unless you count what? What'd you say? I didn't hear you.
Unless you count the state as a person.
Oh.
well.
No, but yeah, I play that every so often when I can. I steal that every so often when I can anyway.
He's probably
Now
like,
I
"Why is
won't
the-
be able to."
Why is the battery low on this?
Yeah. well now I won't be able to because Destiny had to go and release, and now he's all obsessed with
Yeah,
that.
you won't be seeing
he-
him for at least a week.
No. Oh, he was all sorts of mad earlier. He gets off work. Nerdy, I think, heard him a little bit when we were recording, and he was trying to log in, and he had to keep refreshing because of just the way that of launch. What happens on every launch that usually happens like with this big of a game? You get lag. Everybody is at full capacity. All of that happened, and he was very upset.
Oh,
But
especially with
now,
because this is like a new story for the DLC too, or
yeah,
No.
it's
It's a full expansion.
okay.
yeah,
Isn't it the
it's a
end?
full expansion. I think so.
Yeah.
Finally.
Oh well, I better
don't
get.
know
I
that
And
better
then they
get.
can start on Destiny 3.
I was about to say, I better get like a complete edition then out of this game. That's like $80. I'll pay that.
Well, I think I truthfully don't know because we were actually talking about that last night. He thinks that it could be that they could combine Destiny 3 into this expansion, or they'll just have a separate Destiny 3. That's what he thinks.
Well, I
don't know.
Even if this leads into Destiny 3, I feel like we won't get Destiny 3 for a few more years because they got milk this new
True.
expansion.
True.
At least
Oh yeah.
2.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, with how popular it's been so far, hopefully, yeah, totally. But
So, isn't there like didn't Bungie get bought out by someone?
Sony.
Sony, yeah.
Sony?
Yeah,
No,
Sony.
Sony. Yeah,
Yep.
Sony. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that.
Yep. I wanted to say Microsoft there for a second, but I knew better.
Nope.
Well, I know
No,
I
they
think
used to be
Microsoft-
owned by Microsoft.
Yeah, Microsoft.
Bungie's the original people that made Halo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't think they weren't owned by Microsoft. It was just they made a lot
They were
first.
partnered with them, weren't they?
Yeah, it was a partnership.
Technically, I guess.
And then they didn't. It was like, hey, we don't want to make Halo games anymore. We kind of want to expand.
Yes, that was it. Yeah. Halo. God, I haven't seen a Halo game in years. That's also
Well,
how me and Mr. Hut got
why don't
together.
you just play Halo? They still
Yeah.
come
I
out.
don't want to.
Did you
I don't
see?
want
Speaking
to.
of Halo, did you guys
too
see
heterosexual
that
for me.
on a 360? They made all DLC and all maps for the 360 versions of the games completely free.
Oh, you better
Did
download
they?
it quick. You have
Yeah.
1 month to download it.
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
What do I have to
Sorry.
download?
All the Halo maps.
all the Halo maps, all the DLCs are completely free now on 360.
Oh,
The
okay.
store's shutting down next month.
Yeah.
The entire one? Oh.
360, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how long has that store been in operation? Since like 2005?
Yeah.
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 Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's 20 years
sounds about
almost.
right.
You see, like I understand shutting it down, but also too, it's like there are a lot of games that other than through emulation, you won't be able to play anymore or get.
That's
Yeah,
why I'm
I think
keeping
3DS users
the
felt
physics.
Yeah.
when they shut down the 3DS stores. That fucking like I
Oh,
understand why
yeah.
everyone gets so upset.
That was
Oh no!
yeah, that
oh
wasn't
yeah,
cool
dude.
at
Because
all.
like for some reason, you know, like the Switch could totally do it. They haven't really, because like there are like 1 or 2 DS games on the Switch, so it's possible for them to do it.
Yeah,
They just for some
exactly.
reason they aren't. Because like imagine if they taxed on like an extra like $10 on like the yearly membership to play 3DS.
I'm sure people would do
games.
it.
Oh, they would in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Just give
But
me
I'm
my
not being
Pokemon
funny.
games.
I loved going on to my Alpha Sapphire and just doing random wonder trades. That was just my
You see, I
thing.
never got the chance
Like
to
the
play
random
that.
battles.
I
Oh,
played
that was
Y.
the- that's a very good game.
Yeah, that was my first
Pokemon.
Pokemon game, fully. Like my first, because like I played like the spin-offs, like Stadium with my uncle, but Y was like my first one. It was also the first one I saw like a full playthrough of.
Nerdy,
Yeah.
it's time to download an emulator.
Dude, that's why I have Citra.
True.
Yeah, I have an old version of
Well,
Citra.
I'm glad you got it before it was gone. I don't have it on my computer.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
still
Need a file.
download it. It just won't be on the official site. People save that program.
Good point.
Cause like, do you remember when the fan made remake of Metroid 2 came out? I guess did anyone follow that?
No.
For those of you who don't know, before the remake on 3DS came out, there was a fan made remake that made it more like Super Metroid. And it was called Metroid Another M. No, not sorry. I'm thinking of the Wii game. It was called Another Metroid Remake. It was a remake of the second game that was on Game Boy, and it was really
Oh.
good. And Nintendo shut it down. But I'm not saying you should. But if you were to, hypothetically speaking, look up where to get
You
it, you can still
absolutely
download
should.
it.
You absolutely should.
No, we here at Still Connected do not support piracy. Nintendo, please don't take it out on the stream.
These companies do not
Wait,
sell
why
the
do I
game
care?
for
This ain't my
themselves.
channel.
They
Fuck it,
do
I'm on
not,
Pixar's side.
Bruh.
they do not make money. Okay, I cannot legally buy that game anywhere to support them, so it's fine.
And I'm not paying $200 fucking for a copy of Pokemon fucking Gold.
Oh
Whatever the
no,
fucking
dude!
remake
I
of Gold was.
cried because I
Gold.
saw a picture
Thank you, Heart Gold. Yes.
of a retro game store, and they were selling copies of Silent Hill 2 and 3 and like a bunch of other classic like PS2 games for like $250.
Oh.
Like I remember because like I had a PS2 as like a hand-me-down console after my parents bought a PS3. And like I remember being so happy because like all my games were cheap. I didn't have to pay $60. I could go down to like the mom and pop shop and I could get a new PS2 game for like $15.
Bro.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That was fun.
We have this shop over here, which is going to sound insane, but the British people know it's called CX, and it looks like it's spelled like sex. It's really
no,
weird.
I watched a YouTuber named Sergeant Ducky talk about that.
Yeah, but it's like all people just trading in their old games and shit like that, and you can literally go in now and get like PlayStation 2 games for like 50p. It's
Ooh.
amazing. I still have a classic PS2 in one of my drawers here somewhere, and occasionally I'll fucking get it out and play the old Ratchet and Clanks and stuff like that.
You know,
and it's so cheap in those shops.
Oh, nice.
The convention I go to, there are a lot of vendors who sell like the retro consoles. I see a PS2 every now and then, and I'm so tempted to buy it. So tempted. Because like they have
the games aren't that expensive yet. They will be.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Well, like the issue, like the problem I have right now is I don't have I don't have room for a TV in my small room, and obviously when I find a new place, it's going to probably be smaller. So I'm probably gonna have to get like one of those like portable micro TVs.
All right, well, in the meantime,
Oh, well, there you go.
we'll stick with an emulator. Okay.
Yeah. I'm totally not playing emulated versions of like Way of the Samurai and Silent Hill 2 right now.
There you go.
Definitely not.
No, not at all.
I keep forgetting Brick's here because he's been so quiet this entire time. And normally Brick
Yeah,
is
you
just
get
like
Brick on a stream and he's quiet, but you get him
Like-
off a stream and he won't shut up.
it makes me think you smoked pot because when you smoke pot is the only time you're quiet.
Shut
Hi,
up.
Brick.
Well, he got all his aggression out on the Wall Smashers.
There we go.
Did you?
Did
take
you
out all
actually
your
go on
aggression?
Wall Smashers?
Yeah, they kicked me out before I got to say any slurs. It was fucking bullshit.
Aw,
Those
discrimination.
pussies.
They were on to your room, sir.
Damn it.
Hang on, I
They
should
were on
I
to
should
your room.
contact
Triton
Badwick
says
right
slurs
now.
all the time. I don't understand.
Yeah, true.
So he
Well-
says slurs all of them say slurs all the time. Okay, maybe except for Badwick.
Exactly.
Badwick
Yeah,
Maybe except for
slurs all the
Badwick,
time.
but
Badwick doesn't. In
Sure
private,
does.
I think
Badwick is a
what-
slur.
You know what?
So mean.
Bastard.
Damn, squatching. Damn.
So
no.
mean.
He puts ketchup on steak. That is sacrilege.
Unforgivable.
Wait, did you call it ketchup?
Catch up.
It's ketchup.
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 Catch up.
Okay, actually, no, I shouldn't say shit.
Anyways, he is going to he's gonna go down for his crimes against food. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, listen,
we have
okay,
plans for him.
the man lives a very
That's
simple
fair.
life. Okay,
He does
Does he?
not.
He lives a very
I don't
simple
think
life.
so.
No,
What is simple
No.
about Badwick or his life?
no,
He-
he is
man-
not
man-
simple at all.
Man just
First of
wants
all,
to
he's married to
enjoy
Kaylee.
Simple
some
about him is his fucking
food
brain.
and have some ketchup. Okay, is that
Dude.
so wrong?
He almost like. Did anybody see like his Twitter post last night? Like he almost died.
No.
He went to the hospital.
Wait,
like
what?
his head was killing him. Yeah, he.
Oh, yeah,
he
woke
felt-
up
oh,
last
yeah.
time.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Yeah, he went to the hospital because I guess his head was bothering him, and I guess he was running a. I think he had a concussion. Yeah, that was it.
And he
that
was running
it.
a bit
Yeah.
of a fever.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
That man can survive anything with all of the fucking toxic hot tub water he's drank in his life. Like honestly, like the first time I watched Badwick, he was drinking
Nishi,
paint and his own vomit out of.
Thank you, Nishi.
And
Thank
his
you.
dick came out.
Thank
And
you.
his dick
And you know
popped
what's
out.
funny?
That was also.
You know what's
an
funny?
occurrence.
That was one of the first streams that I actually got to know him on because I had talked to him before. Because this was when he was auditioning for Clear as Mud. And I had just gotten to know him a little bit better through that.
I forget how me and Badwick started talking. I forget how I started talking to everybody.
I think he had, I can't remember exactly, but I do remember that we met right around, or we started talking more and met technically, right around the time that he was auditioning for Clear as Mud. Because I think that day that he went on with Seth and Peepaw, they were going over a story of mine about my copyright strike that I had gotten on my birthday.
Nice.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, that was fun. And he was asking me like some questions about that as to like what happened with it, I guess, just to get some background. And that's how we met. And that's how we started talking. And then I saw one of his kick streams. And I literally was like, okay, I gotta think about my choices here. No, I'm kidding. But I legitly was like side-eyeing him hardcore when I saw that stream. I remember that. That was fun.
I don't know if there's anything more disgusting that you. Well, actually, that's not.
Actually, I just found out something. Apparently, Louisiana is about to pass a bill that will allow them to chop off the balls off of sexual offenders.
Based?
Surgically.
What? Based?
Breaking news.
Thank you, Philip DeFranco. Love you.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go. I mean,
What did Florida do? Did Florida do something similar?
No.
Is it?
No.
Well, so there's like caveats to that. So like the victim has to be 13 years or younger.
Okay.
The person has to be like able to go through the surgery. It's not just for men; it's also for ladies too that do offend, because those do exist.
Let's go. Okay. Fair.
Except it'd be ovaries and not testicles, but
True.
Okay.
Yeah. Fair.
and then another one is like the inmate can say no, but that adds an extra 5 years to their sentence. And it has
say no.
What?
But it adds
say
time
no.
to their sentence if they say no and they don't
That's
comply.
funny.
It also
5
has to
years isn't a
happen while
lot.
they're in jail. It can't happen outside of jail.
Wow.
They have to be detained when it happens. So it's like,
Wow.
I could see that
That's
being. I could see
crazy.
an argument though that would be like considered cruel and unusual punishment to add on further
I
to
think
the
that's
sentence.
I think that's what the Democrats are saying, but the bigger
Oh, surprise,
anyone
surprise!
care?
The Democrats are
Right.
defending
go.
Something that affects pedophiles.
Listen.
Although it is a Democrat that is bringing this bill forward in the Louisiana Senate thing, or whatever
They'll
you guys
call
fucking
him
call
a
it.
Republican in sleeping. They'll call him a secret Republican, something like that.
Let's ask a real Democrat. Nintendo Mail.
Hey,
Oh yeah, this is
Hello.
gonna be great. This is gonna be great.
I Nintendo
What are your
Mail.
thoughts?
Hey. Also,
What are
Nerdy
your-
Johnny got wrong. It was Metroid 2.
I said
Okay,
Metroid
but what are
2.
your thoughts on
I
what we're
said
talking
Metroid
about?
Oh my
2.
god, Jesus Christ.
Nintendo Mail. I said Metroid 2.
No, you said Super.
I said it played like Super.
Oh, why am I?
You.
Oh my god.
So, Nintendo Mail, what do you think about the detesticulation of male pedophiles in Louisiana?
What? I just got randomly dragged into this conversation. What the hell?
Are you saying
You
that
weren't
are you
waiting.
saying that you haven't been listening to the show?
No, I have. I was
Fake
like,
fan.
what's going on?
Wow.
I just literally sat there and did what?
All right, bye.
Oh,
Oh
poor-
no!
oh, okay.
I'm not even mad. I should actually no. I don't need to be bad.
Nintendo Milk can
I'm
take
not-
it. He'll be all right. He'll be all right.
I love the way he buttered his ass.
Oh my fucking god.
Hey, oh my.
Oh God.
Hey, Brick.
Nintendo will be all right. He'll be all right. He's so.
How many fucking clips of Tommy moaning do you have?
Just 2
7.
that are in this server.
I don't
That
want to.
sounds-
I don't
They're in
want to
the-
know.
Not enough.
I don't want to know.
Hi, Brick.
It's from the DMAX stream. He's very passionate about DMAX and his buttered
Hi, Brick.
ass.
Peace
Who's
and love.
very
Peace and love.
passionate about D-Max?
Hi, Brick.
Tommy.
Tommy.
A few people. Hi, Brick.
There.
Brick.
I break.
Hi, Brick.
Brick.
Oh, I need
Brick.
Break.
What?
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Sweet.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Fine.
How are we all feeling?
I'm very tired.
I'm tired.
I-
You guys
Are we
wanna-
feeling it's
Eyes
been a good
cold.
stream or
Yeah,
are we
yeah. I feel like
feeling-
this has been a great
I had a
stream.
bunch of Taco Bell. I have to
Yeah.
poop soon, so.
All right, go
All right,
for
bye,
it.
Brick.
Fucking piece of shit.
I break.
I made.
I did.
I
miss-
Mr.
mean-
Swatch and I made tacos
I
for supper.
I
I
like
didn't
I like
have to
tacos.
poop right now. I'm waiting.
It was Taco Tuesday.
There's an
Taco,
optimal
taco.
time to poop.
It is Taco Tuesday. You're right.
Taco,
It
taco,
is.
Taco Tuesday.
It
It's
is the
good.
last
Uh,
Taco Tuesday. So
I
eat your
think,
tacos.
Unfortunate.
I think we end the stream, and then before anybody leaves, I want to run an idea by you guys, and then we can
Yeah.
all go our
Okay,
separate
Stay in the
ways.
chat.
Sounds good.
So, ladies
Sounds
and,
good.
ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed tonight's live stream, please consider subscribing just so that way you can see more. And also to our several other shows. We have the Nerds and the Hook run by me and K-Huck, of course. Then we have the No Name Podcast where you can learn about all things Canadian by Squatchin and Empress K. Then we have the Lol Gals Podcast run by Leia Something, Jessica Pissel, and Leona Taylor.